I'm sure you'll be moving, kiddo. So.
Hello? Anyone out there? Is it working? Should be working, guys. We're on. You gotta hear the voice.
Okay.
Audio.
There it is.
Is the audio on there?
Right here, I'm gonna. Oh dear Lord, I look like I have a pumpkin on. Okay. Here you go. You can hear us. What's up, YouTube? My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys our first game day preseason game day live stream. So. What's up, YouTube? My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys our.
Hey, Husky's on.
Husky? How do you know she says it? Hey!
Yeah,
Hey, Husky! How you doing? Everybody, if you're out there listening, if you want to watch along with us, put on NBC in your local channel, NBC. For us here in this area, it's channel 2. So it's a few of you guys, I know you guys are from this area here, will remain unnamed. But channel 2 here locally, but NBC. Right now they're just talking to all the Hall of Fame, the new Hall of Famers tomorrow. They're going to be inducted later on this week and this weekend.
So.
Jerry Jones, one of them.
And let us know down in the comments, obviously, what player are you most excited to see in this preseason game? I know most of our starters are probably not going to play. Me personally, I'm excited to see Paella, number 55. I know we mentioned him a lot. I'm also excited to see Cedric Thornton. If he does play, I've heard some good things about him. He seems to start to pick up steam a little.
Thornton?
Yeah.
See, I think Paella is the one that's going to pass.
No, I heard that, Thornton, now that Paella has been playing so well, Thornton's starting to pick up a little steam and starting to look a little better out there. So, again, excited to see both those players.
Hey, hi, Gamer, 16.
Hi, Gamer.
I only
Dallas
have
Cowboys for life.
Jay.
Bobby J. Johnson.
Let's see, Rico Gathers. So, yes, I'm very excited to see Rico Gathers.
Number 80, keep an eye on him. Jay, did you not have somebody you wanted to...
I'm excited about Taco.
Taco?
Who? Loud, they can't hear you.
I'm excited about Taco.
What number is he, you know?
97.
There you go. See, she's learning, little cowgirl.
Bobby, you said you want to see Cheeto. Yes, Cheeto Bay Uzier, number 33. So
I'm excited about him, too.
So far, like we said, he's been the standout player at training camp as far as the rookies that came in. He's been very versatile. He's been...
You guys say his number already?
Awesome. Yeah, 33.
33. Tony Dorsett's old number. I didn't really allow that number to be given out after TD is gone. His son came out there. Again, Tony Dorsett's son came out there and said, let me see that football real quick.
Here, fly, Eagles, fly. How about sink, Eagles, sink?
Yeah.
Clip the wings.
Eagles!
See, this one here, this is way too, as you can see, this is a very small football. This was her football, the quarterback. She was the quarterback of the flag football Cowboys. Represent no matter what, I know.
It's all right.
It's really small.
And then I guess before the game starts, no real updates, no real.
Thank you, gamers.
Yeah.
Boo Eagles.
Actually, let's talk about our division for just a second. I know there was a Giants player who was injured.
Yes, Sterling Shepard.
There we go.
And it was first I thought it was his knee, and he was like crying, and he had to be carted off. But it ended up being his ankle. And again, we don't root for injuries, so none of us are happy. I want to beat the Giants with the whole team plus. So we don't want any injuries for that first game. I know they're hoping that Zeke gets suspended, and that they're happy that everyone's suspended, so they have a little bit easier time with us. But trust me, it's not going to be easy with or without all of our players. I don't care. I want the full Giants team out there so we can defeat them in prime time to open the season. And I guess our NFC East rival, who beat us twice last year and swept us last year. Now, as of right now, it's over.
All right. It looks like right before the game starts, we'll take Holly's question. Thoughts on what Malcolm Jenkins had to say regarding Colin Kaepernick?
Oh, type out what he said, because I missed that, I think. What did Malcolm Jenkins say?
Well, let's find out. Give me 1 second. He calls NFL owners cowards for not signing Colin Kaepernick. So.
Well, I agree with that. I think we should have signed. The Cowboys should have signed Colin Kaepernick because I think he's the best one that fits our system for the Cowboys.
Let's see. So this is just some other teams being quite honestly cowards to say they're afraid of backlash to sign someone to make their team better when fans' input has never been in the equation when it comes to signing people in the past.
True.
There's certain owners' way of making an example out of Kaepernick to discourage anyone else from doing what he did.
All right, here we go. So we see our backup kickoff guy. He's actually a punter. He's doing kickoff duties. Number
There we
2.
go. Woo.
Number 2's gonna be off the team, just so you all know. He's just there to give Dan Bailey a little break. In this
Actually,
game.
fun fact: Dan Bailey has not missed a field goal in practice yet. So
That's right. He's
knock on
perfect. No missed extra points. No missed field goals.
See, look at the Cardinals. They're scared. They're scared of us.
hey guys, this is the last moment of no football that we'll ever have. So at least for this season.
Yeah, this season.
And we're off.
Nice.
I'm doing
Almost.
because it's gonna happen. Watch when that happens there.
Ah!
And we're off.
Yay!
Football.
Woo!
Football.
All right, number 22 for the Cardinals dropped the ball.
Sorry,
So,
touchback
yeah.
to the 25.
Let's see.
Yep, that is true, Bobby. Yeah, Dolphins should sign them after what happened with their guy. But again, with Tannehill was injured today. Was running out of bounds, and he just stepped on his left knee, which was he injured last year. I think he tore his all the ligaments, ACL, MCL, whatever. And now this year he's he's going to look like he's in trouble again. I don't know. They don't really know what happened. But anyway, back to this game. Cardinals have the ball first. They have a lot of their backups in. We got to look at our defense though. Look in the middle. Okay. Taco was there.
Ooh.
Incomes. That was a catch.
Was it?
Guess it was.
Let's find out.
And see who's covering on that. And I'm not going to pick on him yet, but Jeff Heath. He's a starter, number 38. And he's somebody I don't have confidence in at all. A lot of Jeff Heath lovers out there. That they love him, they love him. I know he looks always good in practice, but he never does anything except against the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only time I like Jeff Heath is when we're playing against Tampa. So, J.J. Nelson is all I know from Arizona offense.
Well, let's see here. I mean, they kind of back. Ooh, nice. What was that? 58. Demontre Moore. Demontre Moore, he's suspended for the first 2 games. But he'll make this team. And you see the starting lineup. We have Taco, Richard Ash, who's got I don't know why he's playing, Jordan Carroll. These 2 guys are going to be cut. And then Demontre Moore, who's going to be really good on the outside as a pass rusher. We have Kyle Wilbur, John O'Toole, and Damian Wilson. Kyle Wilbur.
Chidobe Awuzie, Byron Jones, Jeff Heath, and
So
Anthony
you
Brown.
guys know we have our starting secondary back there. So any passes, we want to stop that. But everybody else is pretty much a backup. There we come on, get that. Now see, Ash got burned though. So.
Well, who's the one that
Jones.
31.
Yeah. Sorry,
Jones.
it's hard to see in that big dog pile. So.
Jones though, I think he's going to be one of our behind Sean Lee will be the next best defensive player on our team this year. Keep an eye on that. Even with Awuzie and all that stuff, Byron Jones is the leader this year. Good tackle from the safety position.
All right, so Cowboys starting secondary is playing tonight. At least for now, it looks like we are. Definitely some of our suspended guys we want to see as much in the preseason as possible.
Okay, good coverage on the outside.
Come on. How is he not getting sacked?
Too much time.
How did he catch that?
Anthony Brown. How did he catch that? Just touched it. So he just beat Anthony Brown, number 30.
Who was that?
But the reason he's very good, and he'll still be good. But the problem was, I think there's a penalty or something. I don't know. But the reason that happened was because they had no pass rush. Anthony Brown can only stay with him so long. And again, good coverage, a great pass.
It literally missed his hand by you saw it touched his fingertip.
I mean, too much time. He has all the time in the world to throw. Crap.
So we didn't have anybody rushing there. They didn't go back on the.
The rushers were below average there. It was Taco and the same old crew. Again,
the Cowboys defense, one of their biggest problems, if we don't get anybody to
bringing a blitz. We're bringing a blitz. Anthony Brown's showing blitz.
I don't know.
Brown's showing blitz.
I know, but it sounds like it looked like the
He's going
quarterback
to blitz.
said
They're watching him run. So this should be stopped right there. And they let him outside.
How is he?
They let him outside.
Who was on?
2 guys blew it. I'd probably
I hope it's the 2 guys who were getting cut.
No.
Cardinals has the ball first.
Yeah. Put on NBC, gamer.
He can't.
Oh, all right. Well, sorry. Who's on the outside? 57. Damian Wilson. He's suspended for probably 6 or 7 games. We probably should cut his ass. It's a joke. Tapper was on the outside too, and Taco got stopped. Tapper was on the other side. He got stopped.
Taco got stopped because he was.
Taco falls too much.
Yeah.
Like you said that. You noticed that the most. She noticed that Taco, number 97, falls down.
Doesn't seem to be steady on his feet.
Okay, Cowboys are coming out. I see Anthony Brown. He's watching the pass. There it is, right there, Anthony Brown.
Who is that? Okay, good. That's fine.
No, I mean Byron Jones.
Either way, no. Look, I don't want to see big, giant, heavy tackles. He stopped them. He brought him down. He was right there, but.
Luckily, this is his preseason, guys. But you can see I'm already getting revved up. I see a lot of problems here with our team. On defense, I see Jones. He was boxed out by number 80.
me see. Wolf Rider says, hi, Purple Gaming.
That's this one, Purple Gaming. Hi, Wolf. All right, let's see. They're on a 10-yard line. Let's see what happens here. First and goal on the 10. Reverse? No, it's a run. Who missed the tackle? 76. Ash needs to get the hell out of the game. Just saying. Yes.
No, it's all right. Here, I'll pull it up here. I got it.
Cowboys defense is getting started
by Gathers.
Who said that?
Holly.
Yeah.
Holly, you're right now. But now it's our secondary. the linebackers and the defensive line, they're getting blown out of it, and they're not giving the secondary any kind of help when it comes to a pass rush. So I agree with you, but again, remember, first game of the year, and we have all our backups in but our secondary, which have been burned twice. There's a run outside that touchdown.
No. Yeah.
It was
come on, Tito.
Number 80 held, but they didn't call it.
Our 80 or their 80?
Our 80 is gathered, baby.
Oh.
I'm just saying their number 80 was holding us, but whatever. It's just preseason, but it just shows that we are not ready. We are definitely not ready with this starting display. Look at the outside, number 80. Watch him hold.
I know. I feel like watching this right now just proves over and over again. Like I said, if we do not get a good,
you're right there, held 57. Oh, Damian Wilson stinks anyway.
I will give Cheeto credit. He tried to.
He did try.
Yeah, I know. But
look, he came all the way across from the other side. He's the only one that even got close to him. So
he gave effort. We like that. We like effort and no injuries. But right now, our defense looks like
crap.
Like the S word.
Is Taco gonna start for y'all?
No way. No. I'm telling you that. Who said that?
Holly.
Oh, Holly. Yeah, no. I already said this. If you watch our videos, the prediction, he'll be a rotational player. There's really no starter. But Taco will play probably once every, maybe one time on second or third down. He'll come in for a play or two. But he's just gonna be there to relieve the guys. He's not gonna be there to be putting pressure on. Who's 76 is the guy?
76.
Yeah,
there.
Okay. They're going for the extra point.
Richard Ash.
Richard Ash is a piece of trash. And I didn't even talk about him in any of the videos because he's not going to make our team. I don't know about practice squad. Maybe we have to sign him, but there's a reason. There's a reason why he's playing out there now, and I'll tell you why, guys. We're going to commercial here. I mute it in case there's any. I don't know if there's any. Hold on.
I know you know how commercials are. All of them will be quiet.
See if there's any background sound. Very little. Good. Okay, and I just wanted to say that. The reason they're starting these guys, especially at the tackle position, which is Carroll and Ash, these two guys are starting because they are at the bottom of the list of our depth chart. So soon there's going to be a cut in a week or two. It's going to be the first set of cuts, so we got to go from like 90 to like 75. And they're trying to see if they should keep them for the next cut. That's why they're putting them out there right away.
All right, so
Bobby J.
You can read them. She'll be the Amy will be the I'm sorry, Amy, but yeah,
we are the official question readers, so go ahead.
Bobby J. Johnson asked, who is going to return kicks tonight?
Oof, that's a good question.
Probably one of our backup receivers.
We're gonna see that now, though.
Yeah.
We might see
Jones might start. Matt, what's his name? I forgot his name. I think he's number 10 or something. But he's not 10. I gotta go back to my list.
Here.
It's the guy, Matt Jones. It's not Matt Jones. He's number 81, I think. My fault. 81. Sorry, guys. I should know this guy.
Noah Brown?
No,
Andy Jones.
Andy Jones might return them. We'll see now. Honestly, I don't know. They've been practicing with a lot of different people. Our main two guys, I should probably ask that question, is going to be Switzer, who's out, and Lewis, who's out. So they're both out with hamstring injuries. It's just precautionary. So it's not a major issue. But unfortunately, we're not going to see many of our true returners in this game. And
let me see, Holly. I would rather be in your position and not playing another game until next week because every single time I see our Cowboys on the field, even now, injuries. Come on, guys. I mean, we already had a few minor injury issues. They shouldn't affect us too much throughout the season. Everyone should be healthy, ready to go. But it still puts fear in my heart.
You see how they're doing their head? The way they measure their heads?
Yeah.
To make it look exact, as close as possible. If you guys are watching this, showing how you make the Hall of Fame. When you get a Hall of Fame, they get a bust of your face or your head, and the way they design it, and they're gonna unveil it. Not tonight, though. I don't think. I think it's for tomorrow. Kenny Easley, Jerry Jones.
When they do it tonight when they're getting inducted, though?
They're not inducted today. They're inducted on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow they get the gold jackets, which they get these Hall of Fame ugly-ass jackets.
Cheeto is a beast, yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Who's that? Sasha Leon. Thank you.
Welcome, guys. Anyone who's new, we're my Cowboys family, obviously. So.
As you can see at the bottom, it's streaming like a little ticker. I hope everyone can see that. If you, it tells you subscribe, like, there it is. I think that's Linoleum or something like that.
Let's see, and wow, that was.
And that's our fullback right now.
Oh my goodness, what's his name?
Kevin
Smith.
Keith Smith. Keith Smith's a fullback. He would not be doing that though, guys. Just so you know.
It just the punt was.
Here's our starters. So let's see. We got McFadden. I'm surprised he's playing. We got Bryce Butler, Andy Jones, Rico Gathers, number 80. Keep an eye on him. Forget about Blake Jarwin. He ain't gonna play. He's not gonna make the team. But we're looking at number 80 on that number 81.
Okay, so Emmett Cleary, Jonathan Cooper.
Cooper, we gotta watch.
Joe Looney.
And Bell.
Byron Bell, Lyle Collins. So honestly, right now.
There's like 4 or 5 guys that really.
Yeah.
Looney's gonna make the team because he's a good backup center.
So we have Kellen Moore starting off this.
Yeah, we knew that Dak and Zeke Elliott were gonna play.
Oh, that was quick.
And there's Pat. And intercept. Ooh. Let's try to sneak it out to the fullback.
Ooh.
But that's why I don't like our quarterback. I know he's played for us for like 3 or 4 years, but he started for like 3 games. But the guy cannot really. He had a flash here and there, but good pass. For the
I'm
most part,
excited to see how Luke McCown plays
He's
later.
He's unqualified to be our backup. If that happens to get hurt.
Why is Collins playing? So there has been some mention during the preseason that his handwork still needs some work, so they probably want to try to get him a few.
Jones in motion. There's McFadden.
Let's see. So McFadden.
Now, guys, I don't know who's starting. I don't know who's starting on the Cardinals defense. They'll show it in a minute, but I know they have a really good defense. The Cardinals, they have a good defensive coach too. So, they're not this team. Again, this is preseason, but they are. Let me see how 71 does. He put got out the way. He did his job. Bell did not. Cooper lost his guy too. That's not good. We need Cooper or Bell, 64 or 75 to produce. Because right now, Chaz Green, who's number 79, I think, he's gone with a shoulder injury for at least another week or so. Let's see what happens here. It's a pass, 3rd down and 8.
Come on.
And
woo!
Decent pass.
Nice catch by
Jones. I'm telling you, he's the guy that's on the bubble that could really make this team, but we got to punt. So
all right, so 16 Gamer, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next time, all right? Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you, yeah, definitely. And there's our punter kicker. He's going to be doing, number 2 is a new punt, Sam Irvin Hill. He's going to be punting and kicking field goals or extra points today, but he's not going to make the team, so he's just kind of giving our kickers and punters a break.
So, Frankie G, I don't like McFadden out there. He's too injury prone.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was a very bad punt, and we also, unfortunately,
got a flag.
We hit the guy who's we hit Frazier. See, he's the guy I think is going to be off the team. Now it's
Kevon Frazier?
Yeah, if it was him that did it, I'm telling you it was showing him. He's an idiot. This guy's been a special teams starter for us. That's why he's made the team, because of his special teams. Let's hear it.
Yep.
Frazier. I'm going to say bye to you, dumbass. Sorry for any of the bad words, like ass and crap.
Let me see. Do we think Nolan Carroll is going to play?
When, today?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to play. It's weird. He wasn't with the starting team, which is strange. I mean, I kind of hope he does come out there, Holly. I hope you see how your Eagle guy plays.
At least for 1 or 2.
You'd hope
something.
But yeah, they didn't put him out there yet. And I see Cheeto out there, but Cheeto's playing with the 5th cover guy, so go ahead.
Bobby J. Johnson asked, to me, Kellen needs to go. What do you think? Yes, I've been saying, watch the videos, Bobby. Yeah. I've been saying he's not reliable. He's scary to me. He's not a good backup.
All of that depends on how Luke McCown plays. If he can play well and consistently throughout the preseason, I think Kellen Moore is going to be gone. So, or maybe as a 3rd string quarterback or practice. I know it sounds crazy. I do have a prediction. This is just my own crazy prediction that the Cowboys are going to keep 3 quarterbacks on the starting roster. Just my thought. So he ain't our guy. He's yours now.
Thanks, Holly.
He's not ours till he gets on the field. Just kidding.
Him and number 8, number 24, and number 92 are both your guy. Your guys. That's Cedric Thornton is the guy I'm talking about. 92. We have not seen him play yet, which I know he's going to be fighting. So I'm pretty sure that actually.
Our glasses look really like I just noticed.
I'm pretty sure it actually that question with Holly about Nolan Carroll. I didn't think he was going to, but now that I'm thinking about it, 24 and 92 have not played yet. They're both your former Eagle guys, and they're kind of projected starters in the beginning of the season. So right now, I'm not sure if we're gonna.
All right, so just a random quick Twitter comment from Nick Eatman, a reporter of the Cowboys. He says, Moore's first pass of the season, knocked down at the line. Surprise? No one.
You have to remember, though, about Kellen Moore is that he's a very small, very frail quarterback. So he's not very powerful, and he's not very big, like tall. So it takes a lot for him to get over those line of scrimmage. And again, that's been a problem since his whole career, even in college. I don't understand how they're still keeping on the team. I know he's a project, but they need to move on from that because I've been complaining about him for years. The year we lost Romo against the Eagles, yes, your Eagles, Holly. When we lost Romo, and then we got him back against Carolina, and he got hurt again. Against Miami, we won a game, and then we lost him to Carolina on Thanksgiving. And then Kellen Moore took over and ended up, winning a game. But it was out of luck against the Eagles, I think. It's just not that good. Neither were the Eagles.
Something else I'd like to point out, Blake Gabbert played, I believe, 1 or 2 games against the Cowboys, or not against the Cowboys. Against the Cowboys. And had at least 2 or 3 scoring drives just last year. So
there's Taco getting stalemated. There's Aaron. Anthony Brown.
Oh, careful. I know, but he went for the ankle.
It's all right.
Let's see. Your daughter is reading those questions like a boss. So we have her well trained. We beat her every night. Just kidding. No, hey, she loves football. She's one of the people that encouraged him to start this. So.
Yeah, they're the ones that made me start to do this.
He wants to blame it all on us. It's all our fault.
I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. What do you guys think? Is the stream coming through all right? Do you guys hear us okay? Because the microphone's over there.
Are you enjoying it as well?
Let us know.
So yeah, and hey, thanks again for everybody watching. It looks like we have about 11 of you guys out there. So
keep watching and watch the game too on your TVs at home. Oh, here we go. Outside.
Who's got that? Byron Jones again. So far, 2 great stops by Byron Jones.
Yeah.
So child abuse. Just kidding.
The gamer's still on. I see you watching us, gamer. You're still on there. Good. Good play by Byron. Good job. Yeah. Everyone said.
We encourage everyone to brainwash your children into loving football. Absolutely.
No, loving the Cowboys.
Yes,
the Cowboys. Not just football.
There's a star there for a reason.
This is beautiful right here. Right. This is beauty.
All right, let's see. So 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. Passing situation.
They're passing. Get in there.
No. Wide open.
Who was?
It was an open spot. Probably a linebacker. It looks like 51 blew it.
And let me see. Who's 51?
That's Wilson.
Is it?
Yeah. He'll make the team, but unfortunately, yeah.
No, Kyle Wilbur.
I'm sorry, Wilbur. I'm sorry. Damian Wilson. I always get them confused. They got W names.
But there's just a reason that I was worried when Damian Wilson got suspended, having Kyle Wilbur come in and take that spot. I can't say Damian Wilson is any better, but it definitely scares me having.
Durant's going to play in that spot. Trust me, guys. And
that's right. I forgot.
Durant's not playing tonight because he's old and he's resting. But you got to get this tackle.
Come on. Who is that?
Anthony Brown. He can tackle. He's good. Wilbur's there to help. But Brown, he was one of the best last year. Starting at let me rephrase that. He was, I think, the best rated cornerback after the middle of the season. To the end of the season, he allowed the least amount of passing yards against him, on the receivers he was covering. He was the best in the whole league. This guy's a 6th-round rookie from last year. So I think he's going to have a little bit of a struggle this year. They're going to pick on him a little bit, but he can tackle. He can cover. It is the first game of the preseason, guys. Keep that in mind.
One thing I really like.
Gotta get the not enough time. Wide open. That's our backup getting burned.
Careful.
That's our linebacker getting burned and Heath getting burned.
Let me see.
Again, Jeff Heath's going to lose his spot. I'm telling you this.
Yeah, 47 is the Lotulele.
He's not going to make the team. I don't care what the Cowboy media is saying he's doing all right.
Yeah.
He's not going to make the team, guys. Trust me.
Anthony Brown absolutely was the best. One of my favorite things about him, even though he's one of those smaller guys, have you noticed how when he tackles, he wraps his arms? Almost every time you see him just consistently wrapping his arms. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, trust me. When you watch Brandon Carr and you watch Morris Claiborne trying to do that stuff, and last year, they didn't do the same thing.
Come on, who was
Jeff Heath just missed completely.
Again, Jeff Heath.
That's a starter right there. That's 3 mistakes by him. 38. He needs to get the heck out of the game. They need to actually need to keep him in the game, see if he can earn a spot on the team.
I really want to know what the Cowboys defense sees.
Look, watch this replay. They blocked him right out. 57 Wilson took the wrong turn. He whiffed completely.
Let me see. Just my opinion. I think we missed a pick with the taco pick.
I agree. For the most like bang for your buck at that point, yeah, I agree. But go ahead.
Well, no, it just again at the time, who was still left that we could have?
Jesus, touchdown.
Who was still left at that position? You know, not at that position, but at what we needed. Who was still left that would have been as good, equal? You know,
Tack.
That's the thing.
He was picked by the Falcons, but I don't know if he was picked before or after. But look at this here. Look at our middle. We have Carroll, and we have who's that? And is that Ash? They got burned. That's Ivy. Another guy. Out of the way. They just got. I mean, Byron Jones is there. He can't do it himself. The point is, our middle guys right now are sucking. Those are not our starters. Neither are our starters, so don't get too happy, guys. But I'm not happy either about the team. Yeah, agreed.
Holly Wade says Cowboys defense struggling, looking good for the Eagles.
And we're definitely struggling, but
we got to see the Eagles still. Again, guys, preseason is a flag on the extra point. Probably on us. Or illegal formation. But it looked like either we jumped. We were either by the time you snapped the ball. We were illegally signed up, or it was illegal formation. It's got to probably be one of those two things. No time for holding.
You see, Reuben Foster. Bobby, who's Reuben Foster?
I know that. But what was that? Offsides? Illegal formation. These are preseason for the refs too, so they're making a lot of mistakes out there.
They're training all their refs at the
moment. Reuben Foster from the is that the former Steeler? No. Wait, what was the penalty? Now they're going for 2 points because the penalty's on us. So now they go on instead of the 2 yard line, they go on the 1 yard line, and they're practicing the 2-point conversion play.
Yeah, Frankie says, Holly, most of our starters aren't out there. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah,
I agree.
Thank you, Frank.
But it's still worrying that we have one, supposed to start player that is not performing.
Who would that be?
Heath.
Well, yeah.
I know he's consistently playing bad, but if he's playing against
the thing with Heath, the thing with our backup, we have our starting defensive backfield with a whole second team or third team, the rest of the defense. So it makes it hard for them to have to make up for the mistakes of these guys that are not going to make the team. But let's see, they're going for 2. Let's see how we play the 2-point conversions. The fade, good defense, and that's McFadden.
Is that
McFadden?
No,
it's 23. A flag on us. The flag on 23. It's McFadden, baby.
Is that McFadden?
Yes. Yeah. Not Darren.
Leon.
And he got a flag on him, although he was there. Doesn't count. Now, I'd rather take that flag over the other flag by Kayvon Frazier. And they're going to be fighting to make this. One of those 2 guys is going to make the team. It won't be Frazier. I think it's going to be Leon McFadden.
Let me see. So Bobby Johnson said, yeah, the linebacker that went to the Steelers, we should have picked him. Holly says, this is the most excited I've been to watch Eagles preseason because Nick Foles is back, and we have a lot of young, promising players, especially at receiver and corner.
Nick Foles? Really? I guess for the preseason, it'd be kind of fun, I guess. He's your old quarterback there.
Let me see.
We wanted him.
Yeah, 16 gamer. You're not messing up the comments. And again, this is how you.
The quarterback sneak right up our weakest spot, which is the middle. The middle of our lineup. There's Tapper on the outside. You know, you can't do anything when they do a quarterback sneak.
Yeah. So in 16 gamer, you're not messing up the comments at all. This is how you're enjoying the game. So as long as you're not posting
keep it coming.
Other random, I mean, I don't know.
I think automatically, if you post too many times, it wasn't us probably. That's what happens. A lot of times you post too much, you actually start. You can't post for like a minute or something. So don't think it's us.
Yeah. How about them Cowboys? What's up?
Yeah.
At least work is over now. You get to come home, relax.
I subscribe to your channel. I like your comments throughout other people's streams and things and videos. And no, we're down 15-0.
Even worse.
Yeah. Well, it was a penalty on us. Penalties look like it's just hitting us left and right now. And they went for 2. Another penalty on McFadden. And then went for 2 again from the half-yard line. Of course, they did a quarterback sneak and they scored the 2-point conversion. That's why it's 15-0.
So, Holly Wade says, obviously I'm excited to see the starters, but it's mostly going to be young players playing in the preseason and
Foles. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, but again, it's just like, I was actually talking to my dad earlier today. He said, why are you excited to watch a preseason game? Your starters aren't playing. I'm like, no, but the possible spots that are still kind of up in the air as far as who's going to play is still open. Some of our other guys might end up on practice squads. Some of our guys might get picked up by other teams. All those little details of how that can affect us, goes into it. So, and he was like, oh, all right, whatever. So he's just upset because he likes the Dolphins.
Tannehill is now hurt. I'll be right. Oh, I got it here. I was going to get my water. It's right here. Let me see. You guys don't get to You guys don't get to miss my pretty face.
So, let's see.
Let's see what we got here. I'm just checking up some stuff here while the commercial's on. You guys, tell us what you want.
How about them Cowboys? It's okay. I'd rather have the Cowboys go 0-4 than 4-0 in the preseason. So I think winning too many games in the preseason is bad luck. I don't know. It always seems to be. So, but then again, last year we had the most unlucky preseason of all time.
Until we found Dak from that very unlucky preseason.
From the ashes to
so
Phoenix.
Here's some information. Here's the Phoenix Cardinal.
Go ahead.
The old Phoenix Cardinal. No, I want to say a couple things. Dallas defense has given up plays of 34 yards, 20 yards, and 26 yards on pass plays on the first 2 Arizona Cardinal possessions. That's disgusting. Again, though, I'm going to say it is because when you have cornerbacks and safeties that are starters playing with a bunch of second and third stringers, it makes it extremely that much harder for those starters to play with the backups. It's not as cohesive as you're going to see it in the regular season. What happened?
Sorry, somewhere in America, there's a Cowboys fan who's waited all day for this and who's genuinely livid about what's happening now in this game.
Yeah, I'm not livid. Are you livid?
Not livid, but it is upsetting because, like I've seen other people comment, the Cowboys are tackling like a team that hasn't tackled anyone since they were freshmen in high school.
Just so they're saying here, there's another flag on the return by number 14. Who's trying to make a team, and then holding on us, another penalty on the Cowboys. This goes to the coaching staff, because both the Cowboys and Cardinals had the same amount of time. There's Romo.
That seems like it was awfully late. Hi, Demets.
Meet the Mets.
Meet the Mets. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, meet the Mets. The New York Mets.
Gamer, yeah, you do get.
Yeah, I'd rather take the Mets over the Yankees, but Red Sox all day. Anyway, we're here to talk about football.
Yeah, we don't care. But we don't care. I want to lose every preseason game. I just want us to look a little better. That's all. And here's a run. Oh, it's a fake run to McFadden. Play action. They're going back to Kevin Smith. Keith Smith. I keep making a mistake. The fullback. Nice 8-yard gain. That's what Dak's going to do a lot with Zeke. I think this year more often than you guys realize. They already said they're going to play a lot. They're just saying that on defense, number 38 Jeff Heath, 31 Byron Jones, and number 30 Anthony Brown are the likely Week 1 starters on the field. And, Owuzie is also playing, but he might not start. But we'll see how things go. Right now, it looks like all the backups will start. Giants. Let's see here. Rico Gathers in motion. McFadden's in the backfield. You got 2 yards, you run the ball. And you run the ball for a loss of 5 yards. And that's because we have our third string offensive line in there. Although, I will say, we have Lael Collins back there, and that's not a good sign. I want to run the stream is looking good, I think.
Bobby J. Johnson says, my son's high school team hits better than the Cowboys right now.
I agree right now. I think a lot of people. That's crazy. Come on. There's a 3rd down and 6 now. Right. Moore's throwing. All right, 89. I almost said Escobar.
Oh.
There's a flag, though. Get ready for
Please let it be on them for crap's sake. So, all right, 16 Gamer for real this time. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
And if you want to hop back in, we'll see you, all right?
South of, oh, wow. Okay.
YouTube, shut your live stream off. South of Heaven, that sucks.
That
really?
Suck.
Wow. Why did they shut it off?
I didn't see who the penalty was on. Give us a second.
It's on them.
Really? Okay, good. A face mask. Okay.
Finally. It's on them.
So. Okay. How long will the stream be? At least until halftime, so...
Ooh, play action. All right, that was nice. Going deep. He's got him.
Go,
wide open.
Go.
Bryce Butler.
Go. Yeah.
Number 19. I'm telling you, this guy's doing great. Last year, I thought he was good. He dropped a couple passes. Wide open. He's got the speed. He's got the length.
And he's been on fire in training camp.
He gets that ball all over the place. That's where he's improved.
Yep, Holly, you're right. Big play alert.
Yeah, imagine if Dak was there. I think, look at that burn, though. Bryce Butler just burned. Look at his legs and how tall he is. He's so smooth when he runs. I said they wanted to cut him last year. I said we should start him over Terrence Williams in some situations.
So how long? At least another 45 minutes to an hour. So
yeah, more or less.
If it's through the whole game, then it'll end at 11.
Yeah, but it's not be the whole game, guys. Trust me. McFadden is getting. I mean, that's Lyle Collins. You see what they're doing, guys. So if anybody's watching this and you understand about what we're doing here, number 71 is projected to be our starter. They purposely ran. I watched the Cowboys already. They ran 2 times. To his side.
On Collins' side.
Correct. On purpose to see if he can handle it. 2 times he failed.
First time McFadden got like what 4 yards, if that?
No, not even. Yeah, no, he lost 5 on that other play. And he lost now, so again, he lost 2 times big plays on Collins' side. Again, I know it's preseason, but they're working him to try to test him, and he's failing the test right now. Right now, he's failing his first test. He'll get another shot, but they might have to move him in at guard. Let's see. They're in 2nd and 14. Oh, he's got time. There you go. Keith Smith taking it. 4-yard gain.
NFL Live, please don't post links in our chat.
What is this? What?
Thank you.
What? Oh. What happened?
I'm not. You're going to have to do it from there. It looks like spam. So, right. NFL Live, if you're a real person, sorry, but your link does look like spam, so... People, I suggest you don't.
You see, look, they're talking about Collins right now. I can't do it to mine. Tell me what happens, guys.
All right, so Holly says Collins needs chip help from the running back.
Yeah, or from the tight end. Right now, he's playing it right there.
16 gamer, do not click on that link.
Ah, touchdown! Yes, Gathers.
Yeah, Gathers. Way to show out.
All right, that's what we need. See, that's how you make the team.
Who was it that said they're excited about Rico Gathers? Get excited.
Rico Gathers. I'm telling you, he's on the bubble, but that's the kind of stuff that makes a team.
Those are the plays that make or break.
That's why it's important to watch preseason. Positions. Look at this. His height. He's a former basketball player. He never played football till the Cowboys.
Was that Kellen Moore?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the best pass. It's wobbly. Look at the pass, how wobbly it is.
Yeah,
but he has the height, and he made the catch finally.
Rack City, that's right.
Charles.
Finally.
Chuck, hey Chuck.
Hey Charles Webb. How about those Oh wait, the Redskins stink. Nobody talks about the Redskins anymore. How about the Cowboys?
All right.
I know that guy, so that's why I can say that. I can mess with him.
All right, the kick is good. So, Bobby, were you the one who said you were excited about Rico Gathers?
I think he was.
I'm not. I'm excited to see what he can do, Rico, and I'm so happy he did that because I'm telling you, if he didn't do anything like that, he would have been cut. He would have been cut. I mean, probably.
Woo,
the last set of cuts.
Right. Weapon 88.
Hello, Weapon 88. Believe you knew.
See how our stream is up there? Look. See how our stream is? It's like frozen. We are running it okay though, right?
I mean, here I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it stop here at all.
Hold on, I need to go use the bathroom.
All right, go ahead. It's a commercial, guys, so hang with us. We're still here. Woo! Weapon 88. Wait, Weapon X. Good job. Yes, Holly. TD. That's my mark right there. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Hall of Fame, baby. Hall of Fame. And guys, a little background. I'll probably go over this again in the future. You see me there? Okay, there you go. This helmet right here, my dad, who's passed away, my dad actually made this helmet about 20-something years ago, about 25 years ago. This was my former helmet that I used when I played Pee Wee football. So he took this and he spray painted it and designed it and made me even though he was a big Giants fan. So any Giants fans out there, you can make fun of me if you want. My dad was a Giants fan, but he respected the star. And, of course, he loved me. So he made this beautiful helmet, and I use it all the time, everywhere. We won another Super Bowl after this. So I have confidence in the helmet.
We got another spam.
All right, I'm going to try to cut the spam off here.
Yeah, guys, if you see someone trying to post a link in our chat, we're not responsible for it, but I suggest you definitely
Is it still there?
No, it's deleted.
Good. I banned them.
Good. So... Sorry, guys. Spam belongs on the shelves, not on our channel.
Yeah, nasty ass spam.
I told you guys, hit him with that Rico.
Who said that?
Rico. Suave. Anybody remember that? No?
Yeah, nobody wants to remember
Nobody remembers Rico Suave.
Nobody wants to remember that. I remember it, but I don't want to. I wish I could Thank you, Frankie. And again, I said this from the beginning. I said this in one of the other videos I posted. But Rico Gathers on the bubble. Yeah. He has to make plays. If not, I think they gotta let that project go. Based on that, he made plays. So I like it.
Now, South of Heaven, were you streaming like the game, like showing the actual game? That might be why they shut you down. But I think it's pretty weird. Have you tried again?
If you look at Shango and the other guys, Law Nation, when they do that stuff, they usually don't stream like the actual. That's illegal to show. So
yeah, you have to like show your face. You can't show the
I think you can have audio though. I think you're allowed to have audio. But again, if you hear the game, let me know. I'll try to lower it some, but it's not. I don't think it's coming through too well. So the audio from the actual game, not from us. I hope our audio is coming. Come on. Damn, no coverage
there. It's a wide open field.
Bad coverage by our special teams there.
Let me see. Moore ain't that bad after all. He's been playing better than. I mean, not bad.
Moore that touchdown he threw was not a great pass. The pass he threw to Bryce Butler was nice, but the pass, that's not good. Anthony Brown's hurt. He's out for the rest of the game.
That's not good at all.
Let me find out a little more about that.
No, I'm going to go back for a second. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm actually losing a second here. Let me hear what they're saying. One second, guys, because we're seeing number 30, Anthony Brown. They said, oh, I'm being injured.
Hamstring.
Is it?
Yep. Dallas starters to actually start tonight. Anthony Brown is out with a right hamstring injury. The second-year player out of Purdue, part of that young secondary the Cowboys are trying to develop.
Guys, what is with our hamstrings?
That's three hamstrings to three major players.
Don't skip leg day. Which has been the consistent.
That's bad, guys. That's really bad. That we got number 30 hurt.
That's
bad. Hopefully it's just a tweak. Guys, we'll give you more of an update.
Quarterback running. Look at that. All right, Jones got it. It's a hold. I thought there was a flag there. Number 80 again on their side. No flag. It looked like the hold though.
Yeah. Brown of the hamstring. Let me see. Great run, Arizona. In all seriousness, looking good, guys. I'll help them more when the Redskins take the East. Sorry, Chuck. Honestly, I think the Redskins are going to be bottom of the barrel this year. So
I truly think they
duke it out with the Eagles.
The Eagles will be tough. I think they're all. Oh, there's some. Oh, the Montre. And again, that Cheeto got beat.
Yeah. He's a rookie. That's why we got him playing as much as we can. So.
It's too bad that
Bobby, Anthony Brown is not playing anymore. He has a hamstring injury. We'll update you guys as soon as we know more. So far, they're just saying he'll be out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but knowing the way the Cowboys should do this, he's gonna have to miss a week of practice. He's probably gonna miss next week's game, which is fine. But
this
again,
is what happens when you play an extra game.
It slows down his progression and his ability to fit in with the first stringers. There's Heath for the tackle. Finally, that's the only thing about he can do, I would say, on a consistent basis is tackle. Heath. But he's not a very good cover guy. 38. Go ahead.
Hollywood, if I'm being honest, I think Brandon Graham is going to eat La'el Collins alive.
As of right now, I think that I playing against La'el Collins will be able to eat him alive. So yeah, I agree with you. But again, Hollywood, remember something. It's the first preseason game. We only had 1 week of practice. It's okay. It's the beginning. But again, if La'el Collins, and this is a very good possibility too, if he continues to not perform well at the right tackle, he'll be playing left guard. There's a good chance he'll be doing that, and then we'll throw somebody else on the outside on the right tackle. There's a couple guys we could put out there.
I recommend Chrome. That's just me.
Chrome is the safest when it comes to
especially when it comes to YouTube, Google, Google owns YouTube, so YouTube tends to work really smooth when you use Chrome. If you can't, just use anything but Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer is usually the worst, or Edge. All that stuff is garbage.
It doesn't move too fast. Let me see. I'm trying to find out more about this injury, if possible, but we're probably not going to find out more until the game is over. Let me keep trying anyway.
Yeah, either way, you have to really.
I just want to make sure it's nothing too serious. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, hamstring's a hamstring. Hamstring, even the least amount of, let's say it was just a tweak, it's still serious enough. You got to miss a week of practice.
This is interesting. So Butler's been playing so well. Some people are saying that he should start if for some reason Dez gets hurt or Dez has to miss a game.
Right, or T Will's not that good. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you.
He's got those sweet feet, but he does not have those sweet hands.
Well, Williams is not the smartest player. I think Bryce Butler has more athleticism to him and can catch the ball as far as like speed-wise better. I mean, you see anybody who plays fantasy football. I know Chuck. I know you know about this, but Terrence Williams gets you 2 or 3 catches a game at most, and you know that he might get you 1 touchdown every 4 games.
So
he's not a big producer.
Frankie G.
The thing he can do is block well down the field, block corners, block safeties on a running play or after the catch. He's good at blocking. He's a good blocking receiver, but I think Bryce Butler is going to be able to do the same this year. So we'll see, along with the catching.
Frankie G is saying Rico Gathers is better than Jeff Swain.
Well, they're different kind of tight ends now, Frankie. You know that. If Swain is more, again, and they got him in there for a passing kind of style, but last year he was dropping everything. What did end up happening, though, is that Swain did very well, especially in the Cincinnati game. That's where he came to life. Great blocking from Swain. And Swain with his blocking is really a key for him, I think. He'll make a catch or 2 in the season, but he's mainly a blocking guy, like Hannah. What's wrong?
I want to get back over the place.
Oh, they're 58 more.
Yes! Oh, too late.
It was a screen on purpose, though. They're good tackle. Who's that?
All right, 48
seconds. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I like that Demontre Moore. If you watch this play again, I don't know you guys can watch it, but Demontre Moore actually went to the backfield, got in there,
put some good pressure.
Got back to the play as well. Let me fast forward because we're a little behind. Get back on live. Here we go. 3rd and 5 is where we're at. I'm going to go right to the street.
I know.
The injury thing is not that big of a deal because they're not going to really update him much more until like halftime.
No, I know. I just want to get.
Gotta get some pressure, and we have. Yes! Taco! No! Oh! Stop, guys.
No.
It's preseason.
It's still the Cowboys.
Who got the sack?
We're practicing our screaming for the regular game.
58 again? The monster 56. And he's a guy, Lenny Jones. I think he's a guy you got to watch. He's going to be a guy possibly making a team.
I thought it was.
Was it Wilson?
More.
58.
58, more. Yeah. I thought it was 58, no? Was it 57?
I think it was 56.
I thought it was 58. We know it's 50-something.
You might be right, 58.
I don't know. I thought it was coming from the right. No?
57,
no.
Wilson.
57, Wilson. So Damian Wilson proving that.
That he's going to be suspended anyways, it doesn't matter.
Again, it's still good to see.
At least we got a little pressure in there.
I know, but it's still good to see our suspended guys playing well before they're suspended. So.
The thing with him is that he might be suspended in the middle of the season. All right, let's see if this guy can catch it. Good.
All right,
he might be suspended in the middle of the season, which means he might have Damian Wilson for like 3 or 4 weeks, and he'll be gone for 6. Which I don't want to really count on him too much. There's Alfred Morris. He made a nice little run there. He's fighting for his Cowboy roster spot. I think he'll make it on another team, the Redskins. Chuck, you might want to look into trading for Alfred Morris because the Cowboys are looking to trade him. I think. Not because he's bad, because we don't need him. We have too many running backs that already can fulfill all the needs that we need without Morris. I think Morris is running again, 46. At least they're showing him. Is that Ronnie Hillman or Morris? No, that's Morris.
Have we seen?
Well, Morris is running hard.
His helmet came off. Is he all right?
Who?
Don't die.
Whose helmet?
Someone's helmet came off. I saw a Cowboy helmet fly off.
One on lineman. LT.
Have we seen Rod Smith come out at all? Not yet, right?
Rod Smith?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's number 45.
Okay.
He'll be in a little later.
Just trying to keep my eyes open for.
I don't even know we're in the second half, second quarter. All clear here. We have everybody in there? Come in, 9. Hello to all 9 of you. Incomplete.
Pass for the friendly ghost. Try to catch that one.
That's Kellen Moore. And probably miscommunication. Partially his probably bad throw. And throwing it away, I really didn't see the whole play, but I don't want to go back and be behind. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Present type.
Thank you.
Again, I'll double that up.
I always sneeze twice.
I always say present type, double. I'll say it again.
All right. So you still have Kellen Moore back there?
Yep. There's
who? Ooh, nice little break there. Keep going.
Whoa!
Alfred Morris is fighting for his Cowboy life.
Right.
And he's doing good. Him and
So
Rico.
far, so good.
Him and Rico are showing up. I like that. That's showing me that they really want to. They gotta do it. They really want to produce. That move he just did there. Now, he's helping us get trade bait from the Redskins. Chuck.
I have to say, the starters must be kind of bored on the sidelines. Just
no, actually, they're usually into it. Because these are the guys they know, and they're rooting for them. You know.
True.
Oh, nice move, and then boom, and then a spin. Right there, boom.
Ooh.
Beautiful, beautiful play. He's back there again. Let's do another run. Not that time. All right, don't get hurt.
Yeah. No, they read it that time. They looked too well. So.
Yeah, we're proud of that sign. You want some?
Watch our receivers.
Huh?
Watch our receivers next.
Why?
I think they're gonna pass.
Look at the vampire key.
That's why I think that's what I'm saying.
On the 2nd and 9, they're probably gonna pass. It is
Butler.
popping it up there.
Awful.
He got almost some offensive. Not a good pass either.
Awful pass.
But you know what it was? Actually, I will say it was good coverage. And again, it looks like it's this guy.
But again, Bryce Butler was stretching himself, getting himself open. At least he got his hand on the ball. Shows something.
This guy's a linebacker? Yeah. 43. He's their rookie.
Okay,
Playing very well.
Guys, if you definitely want to know about any updates on Anthony Brown's injury or anything else, watch the Dallas Cowboys official post-game stream. Wants to see.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that probably tomorrow. That's obviously one of the big stories. We'll know more tomorrow about Anthony Brown, number 30 on defense. Here we go, another pass. That's how you got him.
Oh!
Woohoo!
Butler!
Butler did it again. Chunk it. Double it. Woo! And that's Bryce Butler, guys. This guy, he's the real deal. I wasn't worried about him. I wasn't even looking at him. I knew he was going to make the team.
I honestly wasn't thinking too much about him until we started seeing him in training camp.
What a catch.
He just made a 1.5-handed catch.
Guys, that's the catch of the whole season so far. I was waiting for you to get that.
I'm like...
Yeah, he's only had like a quarter and a half.
It's been like 10 passes.
Unfortunately, most of them were caught against us. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Butler's had 2 receptions and 78 yards, so not a bad start.
Rico has to also learn to block a little bit better, but I think he's picking up the blocking faster than I heard than the receiving, although he has that touchdown. So that's a good sign for Rico. I'm starting to move him up on my depth chart.
Whatever improvements he made from last year to this year seem to have made him progress enough that, again, he has a chance to really start. Rico.
Oh, Rico.
Last year he was just on our practice squad.
No, he won't start because Witten's the starter. But he'll come in. He'll
at
come
least
in.
be on the 53.
That's the key.
There we go.
He was on our practice squad last year. They're blitzing. He's doing it again. This time no.
Horrible.
Noah Brown, who's a rookie. It looked like a penalty. He was being held, but there's a flag.
Either way, I don't know. It feels like Moore's pass was a little bit
it was pass interference. So that's a first down automatic. That number 85 is a guy we have to watch. He's a rookie. I think from FSU. I'm not really sure where Noah Brown's from, but he's a big body. He's like another Dez. You can see how big he is. Look at him, how big he is. He got pulled down. That's why he slipped. He got pulled down.
All right, so again, good to...
Is that their starter, by the way, on defense for the Cardinals? I'm not sure. Oh, going for his knee. Almost hurt Moore. All right, let's see. We got 85 in motion. Noah Brown in motion. Gonna run to Morris.
All right,
little
Morris,
stop.
Go.
Good. Good hit, but he got 4 yards.
Oh, they're not gonna call that? Whatever.
What?
Yeah, some guy hit his head. Whatever.
It's football.
I know it's...
I'm saying.
Not in preseason. Wait till the regular season games, then hit all you want. It's just Alfred Morris made like a little move there that kind of looked Zeke-like. I know it sounds crazy, but
don't even say that. Zeke and him are like.
Well, no, I know, no, that's not what. It's just the way that he kind of juked to the side. It just. I said Zeke-like.
All right, 2nd and goal, baby. Let's go on the 5. Let's show some kind of finish here. We did a lot of goal line practice the other day.
Play.
This gets a run.
Morris again.
For a yard.
Nowhere.
And again, that's behind.
Now we're
looks like behind Cooper. Again, we're trying to run behind Cooper. It's not about scoring. It's about Cooper. And trying to see if he's going to be able to earn that left guard spot. Yeah, don't mind that. Look at the blocking, though. Did he blow it? He was holding. He held 72, but it was right in his hole, which they filled in perfectly. 3rd and goal.
So
that's got to be off. Refresh it. Let's see. There's a hold on the outside. They didn't call it yet, but they should. And then Moore just throws it away, which I guess would be okay, except for the fact that he doesn't time to take chances. What happened? Did we lose a whole bunch of stuff?
No, it stopped showing us.
Yeah, guys, it looks like we were having some issues with our chat, but we can see it again now.
So sorry, guys.
Okay, so who is this little girl? This is
my daughter.
Future stepdaughter. The woman is the fiance. I've been trained by the fiance in all football.
By the man of all football.
Although marching band kind of counts.
Yeah.
No.
She knew what a first down was. That's it.
Let me see.
Sorry, we're going back on the since the Cowboys are going for the field goal with their backup punter kicker who's going to be cut.
Yeah, guys. So it looks like our chat is fixed. Your daughter knows more about the Cowboys than my sister. Starting young, we're telling you.
So, guys, we got a field goal by our backup kicker.
Anthony Brown, by the way, has a hamstring injury. He's going to be out for the rest of the game. No report on how bad it is.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Luke McCown, I guess he's not going to be in until the 3rd quarter.
Probably after halftime. It looks like they're going to wait. Because I think they're really not sure about Moore. That's why Moore's playing so much. He's probably going to play the I don't know if he's going to stop now or he's going to play the end of the half. Either way, expect Luke McCown to make a push for that backup spot. I've been saying that in the first video.
Rack City's saying, I'm going to say it again, keep Alfred Morris and cut McFadden.
I don't know let me answer that. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, McFadden right now, he is injury prone. I completely agree with you. He's scary. I don't know who's going to be able to I mean, I'm hearing trade bait for Alfred Morris is the thing I'm hearing, is that he's going to be traded. Now, of course, a long way to go, but it's not between him and McFadden. It's really between him and Rod Smith, number 45. You want to watch him when he comes in. That's Jalen Smith's brother. Yes.
So we want to say hi again to everybody watching real quick.
Oh, the punter from Australia? Did I know that? Yes.
Let's catch up. So it does feel a little weird to not see Tony Romo play, but because he's been so injured for the last
3 years.
2-3 years, we haven't seen him on the field as much. How do we feel about Dak? Very excited. He looks leaner, stronger, reading better,
he's studying the playbooks. He's studying the film against our opponents. He's doing the whole offseason. He's been just studying every opponent we're going to play this season. So get ready. We're coming for you.
Wow. So I like McCown over Moore better. I agree, but let's see how he plays coming now.
Who said that? Because I agree with
Moore, who said that? How about them Cowboys? So yeah, I mean.
I agree. How about them Cowboys? Yeah. And again, time will tell. Nobody's counting on McCown. They just see him as another camp arm. An old guy with a veteran, qualities and leadership. But I think we'll see. He's gonna play tonight. So maybe in the 3rd quarter, maybe the next time we get the ball. Keep an eye on him. I thought they'd take Moore out by now, but I think that they want to make sure they make either Moore prove himself or McCown take his job. One or the other. But I see one of those things happening, and I see it starting tonight. So I don't see Moore doing that good. He's had some nice passes on the field.
Let me see.
To wide open receivers.
Any updates on Taco? He's been playing all right. Yeah. He made. I don't think he did anything too amazing.
Hasn't done much.
Yeah, he's been pretty much what we've seen in training camp.
Moore is still young. Demontre Moore, yes, and he made some pretty good plays earlier on in the 1st quarter.
I will say, who said that?
So Sasha.
Sasha. Hey, listen, I agree.
So.
First, the one thing that puts me down, I feel down about Moore, is that Demontre Moore, unfortunately, number one, he's injury prone in the past with the Giants and the Seahawks, but number two, he's also got in trouble with the Seahawks, in December, and now it's costing us 2 games. But he looks hungry. He is a pass rushing beast out there. I like what I see so far.
So,
game
thanks,
3.
Black Blueberry. Love you too. Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah.
Zach, you're about to be
Facebook.
banned. We have a child here. This is a family-friendly stream, so
really?
You got one more chance, all right?
Zach, come on.
Just saying. Sent you a message on Facebook. We will check it out on the next commercial break.
Who's that?
So, yeah, the punting in this game, the kicking in this game has been horrific. My gosh.
Let me see. Can we do it?
All right, Zach K. The only time our stream is not about to be family friendly. Screw yourself.
What? What is it?
Sorry.
Really?
You can't be if you can't be a mature adult on our stream, guys. You're gonna be out of here. I don't
That was a call. A fiance overruled me, so yeah. But
unfortunately,
you shouldn't be doing that, guys.
Unfortunately, now I can't do it because this is.
Switch. I'll do it then.
Yeah, here. Sorry.
We have a guest that wants to pop in, south of heaven. The thing is that I'm trying to see if we can do a and let me know if you want us to do like one of those what is that, hangouts?
Sorry guys, we don't praise Jesus in this household. We praise the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Football.
You don't think I just cut?
So I can't because this. I don't
all right, time to cut you.
Here, I could try to do it through my.
Baby, I got it. I got it. I got it. I think.
Rack City.
Huh?
I am the technologically challenged one here, so everything goes through. All right, Cheeto and Lolu Taylor, whatever, 47.
Yeah. What happened?
They made him drop the ball, so Cheeto came in with a strong tackle, and then.
Praising the Cowboys is better. Of course, it is better.
It is, guys. Seriously, when it comes to this, we're not trying to get into politics. We're not trying to get into religion. We're not trying to get into your favorite color. We're trying to get into football. All right.
Cowboys.
So,
not only football. We're trying to get into football.
You know what? I'm gonna put Zach on timeout.
All right. So Zach.
You're probably not hearing this.
Shame on you. You're sitting in the corner until you can behave.
For 300
Next
seconds.
Time you get a foul.
300 seconds.
That was horrible.
Who was that? Who was that?
Just
bad
really
pass?
low pass. Yeah, he dropped it. So.
How you liking your first live stream, my child?
DeMontre could give us about 5 sacks a year.
I think that's definitely a good number. I think what's the high? Would you bet above that or below that for DeMontre?
No, I think 5 sounds about right.
Missing 2 games.
But
I'd say 5 is good.
I'd say 5 is good, but if he comes back with exactly 7 is the optimistic number. I think.
Remember one thing, guys. 4. Last year, our leading sacker was Benson Mayowa, number 93, who's not playing today, and he had 6 sacks. That's our leading sack guy last year, 6 sacks. So if Moore gets 5 on a rotational defensive front, that's fantastic. I'll take that any day. Thank you, Giants. Thank you, Seattle.
Said make me a mod for the stream. So.
Oh, you want to?
We'll private message you later on once the stream is over. We'll handle that.
I mean, you guys want us to stay on like for the entire game? I mean, we'll have to take like a halftime break to like reboot. But
you don't buy children jerseys because they are very expensive and they outgrow them too quickly.
Real quick.
Sorry, guys.
There's another.
Bangum Sports, I got it.
Let me see. Do you think the Cowboys will make the playoffs? Absolutely. We have a very tough schedule. We have one of the top offenses in the whole NFL, top 3 for sure. Probably number 1 if we can
get together.
Rack City.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, Rack City. Let me see.
I'm just
like Zach. You're entitled to your own beliefs. A lot of players are religious as well, including Dez.
All right, Rack.
Again, you know, if it makes them play better,
Rack, you're
I don't care if they pray to the Lord of Light from Game of Thrones. All right, that's fine. Muslim,
who are we talking about? Who's asking that question?
Christian, whatever. We're here. Like I said, the only religion we're following right now is the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys.
That's the only religion we have, guys. Football, Cowboys.
Irving and Charlton are going to rip it up.
Ish up. So
rip.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the word. But thank you for.
Yes. Thank you guys. We do appreciate you guys.
And Rack, yep, you're modding now, so keep it. Help us out if you can. I'm assuming that you'll be able to control the posts, right?
Oh, so you can if someone being bad.
Yes.
I mean, let everybody post their stuff, but then
Yeah, if it starts getting like
if there's any real bad cursing or any kind of
any bad stuff like spamming, then make sure you block.
Yes, thank you so much, Rack. We appreciate it. I know you're out there. I think I'm following you. I'm pretty sure I'm following you. So I follow a whole bunch of people. Everybody's jumped on here. I jumped back on there.
All right, so someone asked about the Texas governor and Jerry Jones. Texas governor posts fake news on Jerry Jones and the national anthem. Let me see. He's praising Cowboys owner Jerry Jones for ordering all Cowboys players to stand, something Jones does not do. Honestly, if you want to stand, congratulations. If you don't, that's your right.
I leave my hat on. I mean whatever.
That's it. You can't force anyone to do it.
I respect and love this country.
I respect Jerry Jones for not getting involved in that and allowing his players to do what they want to do. That's it. He's just... we all are Americans. We love America. If you're not from here, still, yay, America. Cowboys football is what we're here to see.
Right there, Bandit.
Bandit.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you.
She just missed that one. Thank you.
So.
Wolf, we have one right now, but thank you for your duties and stuff. We have bad pass.
It's like by us saying we're trying to be family friendly and just keep it.
They purposely try not to be. That's right, but
So, how about them Cowboys? I definitely agree. Bryce Butler is definitely having a great game.
So is Alfred Morris.
America is also having a great game.
And Rico Gathers too. Remember that. Now we have holding call on one of our linemen who's trying to make the team, Emmett Cleary, number 63. I'm telling you right now, that guy last year should not have been on our team. He's just got another holding call now. I'm telling you right now. I said this in our except for the Rico thing. I think everything else is falling exactly like I said was going to happen when it came to a lot of these players who are on that bubble and projected some of them to make the team. Alfred Morris, I think he's back. There's Rod Smith.
There we go.
And Rod Smith is the one you want to look at to see who's better. Is it Rod Smith?
Another flag?
Yeah, probably on us. I'm holding Emmett Cleary probably.
Let me see. I like it being family friendly. At least people are nice on the channel. Yeah, guys. Again,
that's the whole point.
We're not here to talk crap. We're here to talk facts.
Yeah, we're talking football. Sometimes we'll do a little joking back and forth, but for the most part, it's not one of these sites where you make these, you put down the other guy and the people talking, you put down the other guy and you go on. I guess it's not. I mean, I understand some sites do, some people do that, but we don't. So
Wolf Rider will message you after the stream is over. So far, one mod, we're doing all right, but we'll definitely thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, if we need another one, we'll add you. But right now we got
Sasha, 100%. That is the only thing that saved our season last year as well. Our offensive clock management, the fact that our offense is out there so long, tiring the other team's defense.
Gotta get some time here.
Is major.
Yeah.
Go.
There we go, Jones, number 81, who's fighting for a spot. Actually, right now, this is probably the best time to watch because these guys are the ones that are really fighting for roster spots.
Cap is our backup. Look, we've been saying it. Jerry Jones has already straight up said no way, Colin Kaepernick. We both agree that Colin Kaepernick would be the best backup quarterback out there, hands down.
Especially when you think about the way we run the run option play. Cap can run outside. He has the speed. He has the height. Something that Kellen Moore does not have, obviously. And let's see how he does here. It's a run. Rod Smith.
Andy Jones.
Andy Jones is looking. Andy Jones is number 81. He just made that great catch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Andy Jones. I always forget Jones' first name. Keep reminding me. Andy Jones. Who said that?
No one said Andy Jones. I said Jones.
How about them Cowboys? It is smart for Cowboys to play backups and Cardinals look.
Play backups and Cardinals look.
All right. Zach, you obviously can't handle the responsibility of having the internet at your fingertips. So.
Of course. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, can you just...
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Heil Hitler. Really?
He didn't even spell it.
I know. He spelled Hitler.
Like I said, some people just are not ready for the responsibility of
being mature. I know some kids that watch us sometimes through this screen, through this thing here, and they're more mature than that Zach guy.
Like if you're gonna like start cursing and say like stupid stuff, then just go on some channel that.
It's okay. Some people do that on purpose because you're saying that.
I know that.
Let's see. I think Kaepernick is good. He has baggage. Some people wanted RG3 and his injury prone. Your thoughts? I think the Cowboys have enough spotlights on them already. Kaepernick definitely would have brought a more negative one. But honestly, no matter where he goes, someone's going to be pissed about it somewhere. RG3, he's made out of glass. What's the point of having a backup that's going to break faster than our starter?
Well, the starter's not going to break, but like Romo, it's basically a skinnier, faster Romo that can't throw as well. I know. Let's see this guy here. Let's see, Zeke Elliott. We need a better secondary, and you're 100% right as far as...
We need a defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive tackles, watch for Stephen Paya. He is number 55. They didn't put him in yet, and I'm still waiting to see him, but I don't know. They might not even put him in. I don't know. I haven't seen Paya.
If they don't put him in, to me, that shows that they think of him as a starter and they don't want to risk him, so that should tell us a lot as well. No? I mean, if they're not playing Paya in this, that means that they consider him a starter and they didn't want to risk him.
I agree. Yeah. That's the thing. They're taking their starters, obviously give them some time out. It says Rod Smith. Come on.
Go.
Show me what you got.
Yes!
Rod Smith, baby. I'm telling you. Hey, whoever, and again, Alfred Morris, this is where the fight is in between Rod Smith, number 45, and Alfred Morris, number 46. Only one's going to make it, but Rod Smith can play special teams.
I want to see Rod Smith play special teams before this game is over.
You won't see that, probably. He already probably done it. It's on us, the penalty. Andy Jones. Holding, Andy Jones.
still showing. Yeah. It's like,
just reboot it. This is fine. This has to be rebooted.
Remember when it was stuck on like...
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Everybody was chat stuff.
That's how the chat is.
Let's see. How's Bandit? What's Bandit saying? Oh, an arch? I don't care.
Let's see. The stiff arm was nasty. It was. Giants don't play till the 11th, so you're here. What's up? Enjoy watching our Cowboys. At least Romo played a decade worth of games. RG3 stayed injured so much he never stood a chance. No, Romo didn't. I mean, he definitely suffered through a decent amount of injuries, but Romo was. I mean, he's been playing since 2000 and what? 6, right?
What's going on, guys?
No, just that pass to 8.
No, I'm just trying to fix this because ask them if they see the chat scrolling.
Yeah.
I don't think it's working.
We still saw it scrolling until now, but let me refresh it now.
I don't think so. It's a chat in our screen. It's not working.
Okay, there's only one message since Bandits.
No.
It's working fine here.
Like, see on the video how...
Oh, yeah.
It's stuck.
It's stuck like that.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to fix that there. Let's see.
I want to see Morris get traded for some picks or a left guard. I think the smartest thing the Cowboys could do if we are going to keep Rod Smith or who is it, Hillman? The other person?
Well, Hillman's the other guy, but also Alfred Morris. Those three are fighting for one spot right now.
So if we do let go of Alfred Morris or decide not to keep him.
Guys, keep me updated on what's going on the screen. I can't see it.
Run to Rod Smith again. Go,
yes.
go.
Yeah.
Rod Smith, baby.
I'm
telling you, this guy, I've been hearing a lot of things about him, and it's coming true.
How do you guys feel about the Cowboys' loss in the playoffs last year and Elliott's performance?
Hated that loss.
Very disappointing. Obviously, that loss was a heartbreaker. I will commend our offense for coming back in such a big way.
Should be fixed now. Check it. Refresh it.
Let me refresh it. As far as Elliott's performance, I think the Cowboys' offense, for some reason, we don't seem to use Zeke as much as we should.
The reason, here's the reason, guys. The reason why Zeke wasn't used that much is because we were down 21-3 or something like that. I mean, we had to throw the ball a lot, and that was the reason. Oh, nice play action. Gotta throw it. Wobbly, buddy.
I gotta say, every time I see Kellen Moore throw the pass, I just
look for an interception.
It looks like it just, I don't know.
It wobbles. The pass.
It is true. Sometimes you do learn more when you lose than when you win.
Yeah.
That is true.
But again, guys, that's why against the Packers we were down 21-3, I think, in like the second quarter.
So.
And that he made the catch. Good job. This is that Jones? 81? No, 18.
Brown.
I don't know which Brown this one.
Brown.
There's another Brown.
Yeah, but.
No, Noah Brown's 85.
You learn more from if we learn more from losing, I hope the Cowboys learn everything.
There's Rod Smith.
Go Smith! Oh.
He's a fullback. He's a special teams player, and he's a good halfback.
It looks like he had some kind of issue with his shoe slipping off.
It's all right, as long as he's not hurt. 2-minute warning, guys, till halftime. So I think it's been a good stream so far. What do you guys think out there?
Holly, thanks for coming back. Yeah, I don't know. We had some minor issues there. We fixed it. Definitely, hey guys. As best as you can, definitely let us know if there's any issues with our stream or anything, audio, visual.
Obviously, the ones are watching the game and talking, and I'm not even watching that. I'm just focused on the game and who's in, and if there's an injury, I'm just, I'm watching everything. So
I joke around, or he jokes around. The Switzer is my new football crush because the first time I saw him in training camp, he was doing some kind of like speed foot drill, and I was like,
out there.
"Holy crap! Who was the one that did that so perfectly?" When I saw his number, I was like, "Oh boy, getting excited." But yes, I'm very excited to see Switzer play, especially because Lucky Whitehead has never been one of my favorite players. I saw him never be impressive. Was never impressed with him.
I never liked Lucky Whitehead other than like 1 or 2 plays.
Go ahead.
Also, hello Claw Games and Mile High Vibes.
Yeah, hey, Mile High Vibes. Hopefully you guys are remembering. Yes, and who else?
Claw Games.
Claw Games. I like that name. Guys, remember to subscribe. So we can get more of these, because we're going to do it for every single preseason game, every single regular season game, and every single playoff game in the Super Bowl when the Cowboys are there. Or if there's a slight chance the Cowboys will make the Super Bowl, we'll still be doing, I'm sure, a live stream for the Super Bowl. I know we'll be, and we'll have more people too.
And there'll be a lot more screaming during the regular season.
Yeah, this is nothing, guys. This is very, very mild. Right now.
We get really into it, guys. So if only to see us freak out and flip out at our TV screens, come and join us.
And Nolan Carroll's not in yet. Unfortunately, Switch should not play until it's week 2 of preseason. Yeah, I mean, if you talk about week 3 for us, right? The third game, I agree. Third game, I think he should be in. I think he should miss 1 more game.
If someone thought Ryan Switzer was the Cowboys kicker, then they obviously haven't been following the Cowboys too well. Someone said that. So
no, I don't know.
They see, I saw him in college. He was his heart and soul that team. When things are wrong, he always stepped up and
North Carolina.
Yeah.
North Carolina. Right?
Yeah. So and again, The Cowboys, I feel like, have something really magic this season where we have a lot of these young guys that came in with this fresh energy and this. We saw them kind of really come together as a team. I hope they can do that again this year. You know, and with the way that some of these younger guys play, I think that we can. So I enjoyed.
I want to say something here real quick.
Thank you, Bobby J. Johnson. Thank you.
What did he say?
He said, I enjoy your live stream. Just need software to block the trolls.
I know. We're trying to do our best. We have Rack right now doing a great job.
Patrick, go away. No, they're not trash.
Wait. Why was he deleted, though? It's okay.
Because he said it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Patrick, just we're trying to keep it family friendly. We got my little child here. So let's just try to be cool. Don't ban him, though. He's cool. He messes around a lot.
Oh, okay.
First down.
Oh, security guard thought Switzer was the Cowboys kicker.
It wasn't.
It's all right.
That's funny. That's a good story. I gotta look that one up. Let me see something here.
You see, that's the thing with wide receiver runs. He had like maybe 7 or 8 successful ones of the whole 2016 season. So when you really compare that to, what Switzer can possibly do, what we've seen him do before in college, what we're expecting him to do now, I still think that in just his rookie season, he's going to do better than Whitehead ever did. So, Rod Smith has the ball again. That he got trampled that time.
It's okay, though, but he's let us down the field here.
I know the Cardinals are being dirty though.
Bandit, what do you think about Tom Brady, number 12, turning 40 and still doing more successful than most other young quarterbacks?
I think
he's a Patriot.
Yeah, no, I think he's awesome. I mean, he's what
he is good, but it's Cowboys, not Patriots.
No, but I think a good. I mean, look, wait, another same throw.
More, you freaking floater.
Interception.
Dear Lord, interception in the end zone by Moore because he throws like an 8th grader.
Listen,
Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Yeah,
but he has Belichick. That's what no one wants to say. This quarterback who had the potential of greatness inside of him had one of the hands down best coaches ever.
Someone said they wanted 3 points. We're not getting that unless this was caught out of bounds. 1-2. He's got it. It's a catch. Yeah.
Mile High, you're definitely going to see him later on because this is kind of an extra preseason game. They're trying to not play the starters as much as possible to avoid any injuries. Definitely by the next game, we should have at least a few of them playing. Nolan is our number 1 cornerback. We'd have to see him play first. Right now, I would disagree. Ryan Switzer is the weapon who can beat the Giants. Your thoughts? I think Zeke is the weapon that is going to beat the Giants.
What's going on with Rack and Sasha? Is they all right?
Yeah. She's saying that he's drunk because Nolan Carroll is the best quarterback.
Wait, who said that? He said?
Yeah. So
Rack. Nolan Carroll's not our best quarterback.
Jeffrey's going to kill Carroll. I didn't think he would actually be the starter. Again, we would have to see him play.
I don't believe in batting curses, sorry. Although it's happened almost every season.
It has happened.
You know what? Now I believe in the curse because I want it to happen.
Holly, wait, no Switzer. He had a hamstring tweak and they purposely leave him out of this game. I hope they leave him out one more.
Also, hello, Barry B. I believe you're new.
Barry B, what's up?
What do you think,
Saints.
Child? Do you think that we need a backup quarterback desperately?
What do you think?
Yeah, we do. Because, I don't want to take the risk of that getting hurt. That's very risky if we don't have a good backup.
Yeah,
what do you think of Kellen Moore so far, though?
He's not that good.
Out of 10 points, I'm going to give him like a 4.
He's made a few good passes.
Yeah, but the guys are wide open on those passes too. And the passes he made that touchdown to Rico, the ball was wobbling. I do not like Kellen Moore. I can't wait till Luke McCown comes in.
Yeah, I don't think it was poor body control by Noah Brown that made him.
Sanchez, yeah, he reminds me of Dirty Sanchez over there.
Yeah, I think Des Bryant is a better left-handed quarterback at this point.
I don't think
I don't know about that.
Kellen Moore is not the only left-handed quarterback. I think there's other left-handed quarterbacks. There's Travis Frederick.
Travis Frederick is a very intelligent man.
Yeah, he looks like a big lumberjack. I like
Isn't he from PA?
I'm not sure.
Sasha.
My grandmother could throw better.
No, Luke McCown is definitely
Look how the footballs.
What?
I think Luke McCown is definitely more reliable, more consistent. But again, we haven't seen him play yet, so I'm excited. Hopefully in the 3rd quarter he comes out and we'll be able to see it. My grandma could throw better. I will put your grandmother, my grandmother, against Kellen Moore.
We were in the Pro Bowl and we were throwing the footballs around. Boy.
Let me see. Rack City said, I didn't say Nolan Carroll's the best. Big. He said he's the number 1 on
depth chart listed as a corner. Skandrick, I think, would be ranked number 1, I guess, but he's more of a slot cornerback. So, I mean, Anthony Brown and Logan Carroll are the starters, and I guess you could say that because he has more time in the NFL.
Good point. The only person we've still yet to see is Hillman, so definitely keep your eyes open. We've seen Morris, we've seen Rod Smith.
Rod Smith's going to play more, and you're going to see Hillman, number 37. He's like a Lance Dunbar from last year, the third down running back.
They're the three that we're all watching to see.
There's three running
how
backs.
it's going to swing.
I know about McFadden and his injury situations, but he is a dynamic kind of player. He can also catch the ball. He can also block. He come in for Zeke. Morris is a little smaller, not the same kind of running back as like a McFadden that we have. Now, when you have Morris and you have Rod Smith, that's more comparable, and I think Rod Smith is a lot bigger, and that's going to give him the advantage. As far as Ronnie Hillman, he's like Lance Dunbar. Scat back, third down back, and catch the ball, run. We'll see him. You'll see he's a veteran. And if he plays tonight, you'll see how good he is. Number 37. I think he's going to make a push for the team. That's why it's going to make it tough for Alfred Morris to actually make the team. And that's why I think we might actually trade him for even a draft pick. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Holly Way asked, do you think Jalen's going to play next game?
That's a good question.
Personally, no. He will definitely play in the preseason. I don't think it's going to be next game. I see him
come on.
In the third game.
Uzi, good coverage.
Uzi had great coverage, but whoever 18 was, it was just a great pass.
This guy here is Blaine Gathers.
I don't
He's doing good.
That Jalen Smith is
I don't think Jalen's going to play.
Don't worry. We know Patrick.
Like Switzer, like week 3.
We know Patrick's just playing around. Patrick, $5 that you can stay on the street.
You're an American citizen?
Let me see.
He's funny.
Holly, so, honestly, I think saving Jalen Smith till closer to the end of preseason is smart. But I also think it would hurt him more than help him if we don't play him at least 1 or 2, snaps in at least the third game by then. Because if not, too many people are going to still be questioning should he be out there.
And I think Jalen Smith's going to be one of these guys that is going to be seeing him. You see him a couple of plays in the first game, a couple of plays. He won't be playing like the 6th or 7th week after our bye. You might see him more full time, Jalen Smith, in a regular season. And I like Bandit made a comment about Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott. I think they're very. I know who's better.
They're very similar.
They are, but it's hard to say because Russell Wilson, also played a long time. He's proven. Definitely played one season.
You guys hear that? That's some good talk right there from a 10-year-old. But yes, I agree. Actually, my little child here, that I agree that Dak still has time. He has to still prove himself. Russell Wilson has proved himself. Although I think that Dak might actually have a little bit of a better future.
Get him!
That's 56, Lenny Jones. He's going to lose it. He's so slow there.
Look, it's definitely smart to be safe with Jalen Smith. The last thing we want to happen is him getting injured again. But there's a difference between being smart and being overly cautious. If you never let him play, never take the field, he has not played a game at all since his injury. We need to see him at least a little bit. And I definitely, if we don't play him next game, I understand. But if by the third game he hasn't played a single snap, I'm going to be very concerned and worried about why they haven't put him on the field at least once.
And Bandit, that's true. They both have great arms. They both are very mobile. Russell Wilson seems to run more often. Dak has not. There's a blitz coming on. Hold on. And he's wide open. The good thing is they're playing against our third-string cornerbacks and safeties. But I wanted to just say to Bandit real quick that we haven't seen Dak even run really that much. And I think they're going to incorporate that a little bit more often, too. And they're going to incorporate Zeke in the passing game, which I think was missing last year. But I do think that Dak, if he doesn't get hit too much on these runs like Wilson did in the beginning of his career, I think Dak will end up having a longer career, a better career. But we shall see. You guys have a Super Bowl ring, so.
I think the biggest difference, how about them Cowboys? And Patrick, I'll get to your comment in a second. Dak has the potential to be better. He needs to continue to develop that way. Russell Wilson is older. His career, only one way to go once you reach a certain point.
Well, he's got to stay maintained. I think he's kind of gone down a little bit.
But one thing that Dak has,
he's still dangerous.
One thing Dak has that Wilson never had, our O-line. Hopefully our offensive line combined with smart play calling will keep Dak healthy and still keep that run option for him as long as possible without risking him getting hit. As far as Taco Charlton, I've said it in previous videos. I'm probably going to keep saying it until I see it improve.
10 seconds.
He can't stand up.
They're going for the field goal. Good defense. Cheeto with a big play.
Let me see. I don't see Xavier Woods. Good point.
Number 25 is not. I think he's coming for the second half, obviously. But yeah, I mean, they're still leaving some of these guys in. They're really Blanton, 36, somebody to watch. I mean, Cheeto almost had a pick right there. What a great play by Cheeto.
Cheeto has had so far a great first half.
So guys, after a really, really bad first half, right now the worst going to be is 18-10. It's not that bad. Let's see this. This is a field goal in halftime, basically. 51-yard. Hey guys, 51-yard kick. Let me ask this guy if we can do a handout.
Let me see.
Oh, he missed it. No way. Woo! So hey guys, there's one more kickoff. Sorry, one more play on offense. Which probably they're gonna kneel on the ball, and it's be 15-10 at halftime.
So our next live stream will be, definitely the next preseason game. I'm not sure if we'll be having one before that, but we'll definitely let you guys know. And of course, we'll be posting daily videos up until then, giving you guys all the latest updates on the Cowboys.
We're not going to finish.
I think it depends. If you guys want us to stay on here for the second half, we will.
Yeah, tell us if you want to stay. If you want us to stay for the second half.
Let us know what you guys want. You guys want us to stay? You guys want us to?
Yeah. Let us know.
To end this or what? We're down in the ball now.
There's another person need to bend. Yeah.
So bend it. So I think the fact that the Cowboys had the offensive line that we have has kept our quarterback much healthier. Russell Wilson would have definitely done a lot more with somebody helping him out back there.
We'll be taking a break.
Yeah, you guys stay on though.
We'll still be taking a break.
We'll still be here. Might be a little in and out, but there'll definitely be somebody.
We'll be taking a break, but like, you want us to stay and like just end it?
Or do you want us to come back? They said they want us to come back the third quarter.
So, you know what, guys? We're going to go ahead and stay for the second half, I think, if that's all right, just because there's definitely some players we still have yet to see. We want to see Hillman. We want to see Woods. There's a few other things.
No, I like that. Everyone say stay in the second half during the parties. Come back second half, please.
We're not a party without some dancing. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll stay here.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just relaxing myself. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm just going to chill here for a minute. I'm telling you, this is preseason. I'm already worn out. Oh, football, man. That's my true religion. Let me see. How about them Cowboys? Obviously, they banned you for 3 months. Did they tell you why? South of heaven? They tell you why? Damn. Can we do a hangout? One of those hangouts through here? Can I assign that? I guess not once it starts, huh? I wouldn't mind some other people popping in here, but we can do a live chat. But hey, listen. For now, if Jalen did not play, he's not playing. Hey, Wolf, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Give me 1 second. I think Child is going to start for dinner. Yeah. Your mom is about to start.
We got dinner time?
No,
Let me get the dinner for you.
It's not.
Oh, it's not ready?
No, that's what I said. It's going to get.
I'll be right back.
All right, so here, wait.
She's about to start.
I'm here. All right, guys. How about the New York Football Giants Week 1? I can't wait. At least there's some good news about Sterling Shepard. They originally thought it was going to be a really bad injury. It looks like he just rolled his ankle, so hopefully he's all right and ready to go for Game 1. All right. So let's see. Halftime. Let's get some halftime updates. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of research here, guys, and see if they have posted anything about Anthony Brown. That definitely is on my mind, especially considering all the other players we have out with hamstring injuries right now. All right, let me see. Who has impressed you guys so far? This game, Cheetah was definitely made 2-3 very impressive plays, almost had an interception. So far, Bryce Butler. Absolutely amazing, hands down. I feel for some reason a lot of people forget about him as a receiver. I know I definitely did. Just for some reason never stood out to me. I know he was a little more wobbly with his hands this past season, and Terrence Williams just had a fantastic season. But I feel like this year it's going to be the other way around. We might see Terrence Williams not getting the ball as much. I know he's more of a blocking wide receiver, which he's great at, and it works really well on our offense. But Butler is definitely the player that has impressed me the most. So what about you, baby? Patrick said, what is the player that has impressed you the most so far? So I said Cheeto definitely made 2-3 great plays,
Cheeto.
but Bryce Butler is number
Bryce
1.
Butler. Bryce Butler to me is shown greatness that we want to see from that receiver position. Alfred Morris surprisingly looks good. Rod Smith looks fantastic. I think again they've been building
the guy that got the pressure? Was it Moore? Or
Devontae Moore is looking good. So, no, it was Wilson that got the pressure. I made the fumble.
Okay.
But I like Devontae Moore. He's looking like he's quick. He's getting to that corner, putting some pressure on the quarterback a couple times. I know he's going to be gone the first 2 games, unfortunately, from his actions in Seattle, not with Dallas. So don't pick on us on that.
Cowboys already knew this when we signed him. I don't think Bryce Butler's overrated. Like I said, I just think for some reason people seem to kind of skip over him or forget about him.
I think 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago he was overrated. I think last year, especially in that Packer game in the regular season, he did some fantastic catches, especially that last drive before the halftime when he caught it in the end zone. And they had to score in like 30 seconds, and they just drove down the field. I think Bryce Butler made 2 great catches and end that drive in the end zone. But I do think that Bryce Butler has been underrated, actually, especially this year. I think he's going to be still underrated. People are not going to believe in him, and I think he's going to show up very well this season. Do I have to reset that?
Oh, Rico Gathers. That's right. Rico Gathers.
Oh, Rico. Who said that?
I'm just
points. Okay. But points. Anybody said Rico? I know Frankie and
stuff about Anthony Brown in case.
I remember at the beginning someone was saying that they were excited for Rico.
Patrick, come on now. Bryce is not overrated. Not that bad. And he's actually.
Okay, this is kind of funny. So someone on it's preseason. I'm already seeing Redskins fans and Bucks fans. Anyone that's not a Dallas fan talking noise. Remember, they're Redskin and Bucks fans, so that usually hurts more.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm glad everyone can hear us and see us with fine stream. It's showing me that the stream is going slow, but it looks fine.
But is everything going good?
Guys, like we said, let us know in the comments if there's any issues with our stream, a delay or something going on. It looks like
refresh it. It looks like it's stuck for a second. Yeah. I'll check mine. Okay. No. Just give me a hello or something. Someone type hello in there. Let me just see.
Someone type hello.
Make sure we're not. Here, I'll type hello.
Say like Pastor.
There.
Right. Good job.
The Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl.
No, there.
Yes,
okay. Good job. All right, awesome, guys. Cool. Just checking. Gotta kind of keep up on this.
Jerry Jones getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. My brother works for him. He does not like to pay his employees. Let's be honest. Does anyone like to pay their employees?
I know what he means, though. I know what he means. I know what he means, though. He's like,
look, at the end of the day, this man likes his money. He wants to keep his money. He might be a stingy, but he is the owner of, the biggest NFL franchise.
Actually, the biggest franchise in the world now.
But
the most
expensive, worth the most. Get into the Hall of Fame. I mean, you can't, regardless of what you may personally feel about him, you can't deny the greatness and all the hard work and everything that he's done.
Cheap.
But
guys, I mean, I do think that with Jerry Jones, I think of him, and I think that I mean, neither of them really remember before Jerry Jones. I do, and Jerry Jones, when he took over, was a real a-hole. You know what I mean? And he but he did what he had to do. Got Jimmy Johnson in there. They built a team in 5 years. We had a Super Bowl, then we had 2 Super Bowls, then we had 3 out of 4 Super Bowls in a span of 4 years. So. He helped build a team. He helped put together this franchise that got us back to the top again. Really? But I think he took over too much GMing, too much trying to make all the moves and having puppet coaches. That's where that's why I don't like Jerry Jones. And he also cost us Jimmy Johnson. Maybe we would have had that 4th Super Bowl out of 4. He also cost us Bill Parcells in the 2000s. So that's another. He built the Romo team. For the most part, Parcells helped build it, and Garrett helped finish it up. But Parcells is not a yes man. Neither is Jimmy Johnson. These are tough coaches, and Jerry Jones doesn't like that. So that's why I personally do not like Jerry Jones as much as probably some younger Cowboy fans do. As far as his respect to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, I agree. Overall, in the whole NFL scheme of things, he's done a lot for the NFL, a lot for the publicity of the NFL and the Cowboys. A lot of things he's done that no other owners have done in the NFL. So he's definitely sparked some new things in the league. and has propelled it and advanced it to be like number one.
All right, so real quick, Bobby Johnson, it looks like they probably won't suspend Zeke. Obviously, we agree with you. We don't want him suspended. South of Heaven, what happened? For some reason, South of Heaven's channel got banned for going live for 3 months.
Yeah, I know that. I talked to him. I was asking him about that.
Camera, too much of a TV view. I'm really sorry. That's crap. They should have at least given you the chance to just take down the live stream and
they did.
stream again.
Then they take it off and then they turned it back on.
Did they give you a chance?
He's not allowed. He's not allowed to.
Did they give you a chance? Did they let you? Or did they even say anything about that?
Did they give you a warning, or they just took it away?
Shut you off, or they shut you off and then they let you go back on, but you didn't know the reason? Because if you didn't know the reason, then
from what he said earlier, he got he was just banned from streaming, and then he tried again, and now.
You're probably right, but hello Newman. Hello Newman.
So yeah, definitely, I was gonna say, yeah, South of Heaven, definitely try messaging YouTube first and try going through that channel.
How come the message was retracted by Wolf?
He probably deleted his own message.
Oh, you deleted your message, Wolf. Okay.
So, but no, definitely, be annoying. Be that person. Email them 3 times a day. Reach out on Twitter, Facebook. Social media is a great way to try to get in contact with YouTube support. The worst thing they can do is tell you no. It just really sucks.
Yeah, it's not fair. They should give you some kind of warning, but.
Yeah, if they didn't give you a warning, then that's really unfair. But if they give you a warning, then you were putting kind of yourself.
And to all our fellow Cowboys streamers or just football streamers, definitely be careful about copyright. It sucks, but.
Yeah, that's why I try to. I know a lot of guys do that stuff, but they don't monetize it. We're monetizing it, but we're just trying to keep it simple, and just roll with things, see how this thing goes for a season, and then go from there. But we don't want to also do the copyright thing and show this game. I know we could, but I'd rather just avoid any hassle, any issues with the YouTube lords and masters, and just do it like this. You guys see our pretty faces for 2 or 3 hours on game day. So that's again, I added the chat feature so you can follow the questions being asked and see what's going on, because we're interacting with you guys.
Because I'm pretty sure there is a way that you could see it, the chat, even like the screen is smaller. The people who you're watching are smaller, so this is a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the full screen, but we get the chat, which I think is important for you guys at home when you're watching and seeing while we're saying things and who we're talking to. You can also follow along on the chat, not just in the room, but also on the screen. So,
Patrick, definitely, no doubt, that has the potential to develop. The thing about great quarterbacks is that they don't happen in one season. They happen consistently.
And he's a born leader. This guy's a born leader. Yeah.
So.
I agree both what you said and what Patrick said.
South of Heaven, again, it's really messed up, but just try to be as annoying to YouTube as possible until someone gets back to you, because it just doesn't make sense that they just completely banned you for 3 months.
Yeah, you do have to be annoying, because if you just give them an email once every so often.
I have a question for you, though, South of Heaven. I have a question. Did you monetize your videos? I know you have 2,000 subscribers. I know you sell your jerseys. By the way, everybody, if you're a Cowboy fan, jump on South of Heaven's channel. He sells awesome Cowboy jerseys. Any player you want, any name you want, anything. You can check it out there. So propelling that around. I mean, he's a Cowboy guy.
Definitely do it before the season starts. You got to get your good luck going.
I've known him since 8 years ago.
Let's see. So Hello Newman says, hello everyone. We have Jace's replacement, Rico.
Hey, look at I will say that's the only one I feel like I've been wrong about so far, because I want to really to see if he can produce this season, and he's so far in preseason he had to show something, and he's shown something. I will say that. So he made a great catch. He's looking nice out there. I wish we could see him more. I'm probably going to bench him the rest of the second half, but at least he's got promising. I say I move him up a couple rungs on our depth chart. Yeah. What's the question?
So Leroy Elliott asks, if you had a choice between Von Miller or Sean Lee, who would you take? That's a hard question.
It's hard, but I think Von Miller. You got me there. I really think Von Miller's the best linebacker in the league.
That's like saying, would you rather have Zeke or who's a good running back that's not that great? Or who's the guy that we sent to Tennessee?
DeMarco Murray.
There you go. So would you rather have Zeke or DeMarco Murray? Zeke. One is amazing, one is great. Zeke. Amazing. Sean Lee is almost amazing, but Von Miller beats him. Yeah, wait, is that Zeke we just saw?
Von Miller is.
I missed it. Oh, the game's back on now, guys.
All right, guys.
Von Miller's the best.
Time.
It's all right. We'll still be. I'm just putting the volume on first. Oh man, what a kick! I think this drop.
Rico moves like a smaller man, very athletic. Yeah, he definitely moves very fluid.
He plays like a basketball. He played basketball, so he's very light on his feet. He moves around very well. He uses his body to box out people, kind of like in basketball. But he's got to be able to catch the damn ball, and he caught it. The only thing I heard about practice is that he keeps he hits his hands and he kind of goes right through his hands.
Look at that.
Look how much we're worth, guys. From 80, I was just saying it's 89, 150 million.
I'm sorry, that makes me a little bitter because I enjoy giving my hard-earned money to the Cowboys. Not as much maybe the Jerry Jones. He's got enough when he's
He's got 4.2 billion. When you include the stadium, he owns all the concessions. He owns all the rights to the Cowboys. He's the only team in the NFL.
So they're showing a run.
Nice.
And who gets it? Oh!
That's too high. Is that kind of rush?
He could have gotten it though.
But it was a good stretch there though. 18 tried.
Who's that? Luke McCown or Connor Rush?
Oh wait,
who was it? Where do you get the Emmitt Smith jersey from?
Yeah, this is from.
That's like super old.
This is from 20. This is when I bought this when we were there. When this is happening, when they were selling these jerseys. This is from like 23 years ago. So
it's not new. So.
Yeah, it's not new. I didn't get this from South of Heaven.
Is that Connor Rush?
I can't tell who it is.
7.
That's Rod Smith, though. I like the way he runs. He gets you 3 yards every time.
Who's 7?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
So, see, look at me here. This is the Zeke thing. Exactly.
Thank you.
I feel like the NFL.
That wasn't Brian Brown's fault.
What was that?
The NFL trying to mess up the Cowboys.
I try to get on that bandwagon about saying that the Cowboys are targeted by NFL. That's a free play. Smart play by Cooper Rush.
Oh!
I will another flag there by the coverage guy.
Yeah.
2 flags. But what my daughter said is what a lot of people feel out there in Cowboy Nation, and that the NFL picks on the Cowboys. And I say, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say who they ain't picked on. I don't want to say that.
I know, but
it feels like it though sometimes.
David Johnson or Zeke? Zeke.
That's a close one. Zeke for sure, because I'm a Cowboy fan. I've seen too much greatness out of him. But David Johnson's a great all-around receiver, running back, all those things. I think you're going to see that from Zeke this year, though. I think you're going to see his receiving skills come out, and once that happens, I think he'll be better than David Johnson. Overall yards from scrimmage. Keep an eye on that. He was a 27th ranked running back catching passes last year. I think David Johnson was definitely top 10, maybe top 5. So
we will see you soon, Rack City. Enjoy your food. Bring me some things. Miss Pepper, hot spicy. Hello.
Thank you, Rack. Thank you.
Let me see. Do I think Dez is a top 5 receiver in this league?
Hi, Miss Pepper. I know who you are. Yeah. Enjoy the West Coast.
Well, no, actually, real quick, back to Dylan's point about David or Zeke. Ooh, Rod Smith.
5 more yards.
Rod Smith looks like a powerhouse.
And again, Morris looked nice, but Rod Smith looked solid. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, no, I just, David Johnson or Zeke. The reason I like Zeke more than David Johnson is, even though David Johnson is just as good, I would say, maybe not a tiny bit, I like Zeke's power a little more, and I think he suits the Cowboys' offense better. I think that's the difference. Overall. But again, I could just be biased because Zeke is on the Cowboys, but that's
that's why David Johnson had more yards than Zeke from scrimmage. Not rushing, but receiving yards. When you added the receiving yards, he outdid Zeke overall. But Zeke's going to get more passing yards this year.
Another
nice first down.
Butler? Was that Butler?
No.
That was Brown. Brian Brown.
Patrick.
That's a good question.
Do you think Dez is the top 5 receiver in the league?
I do not think he is.
I don't think he is either.
Really?
Ooh, well, I want to hear your thoughts.
I want to hear her thoughts.
I don't know, maybe like top 10 or 20.
Top 10.
But not top 5.
So. I agree with that. I think it's because he's been too inconsistent. He's been a little too volatile on the sideline. But I think, and you and I both seen this, that he's been maturing. I think this year, last year he was in on it, and this year I think he's also matured. Oh!
Horrible
That's a great catch by Rico. Get out and go, baby! Go! That's the Rico.
That looked like Jason Witten there. Sturdy, steady, just...
Great catch. Hey, again, Rico is just put up a couple more spots. I love it.
Actually, I think Child here has a point. Not even when he's healthy. Main reason why we're not really... I'm not saying we're not a passing offense, but we are a balanced offense. We run, we pass, we move the ball around a lot.
Quante?
Yeah.
I think you made a great point, though. I think 2 or 3 years ago, especially with Romo, he's a top 5 receiver when he's healthy and consistent. With this offensive running with Dak, we have Zeke back there. I think he's just doing what's needed, and when he'll come up big when you need him.
Is that
Rod Smith again, just 3 yards, pumping it through. I love it.
Getting in there.
Rico Gathers, thank you, Patrick. I know you're a Giants fan, Patrick, but I appreciate the love.
When
At least you're honest.
No, Patrick can't decide if he's a Cowboys fan or a Giants fan. He's secretly a Cowboys fan.
I think so. It's like, we'll take you. We'll take you.
Go ahead.
but yeah, when Dallas is healthy, I feel like he's on the upper top 10, and then when he's not healthy, I feel like he's like obviously on the lower top 10.
If
or
he makes
maybe,
it.
like he may not even make it to the top 10 when he's not healthy, depending on the injury.
We can live without Swain.
See, the way Rico's producing, you might be right.
Go!
How much is on fire?
This is the second Cowboys helmet I've seen fly off. Cowboys.
There's Rod Smith, but you know why? Keith Smith's blocking for Rod Smith. It's only Smith's one back there.
So.
And his helmet will come off all the time. But he's a lead blocker as a fullback. And he's our starting fullback. And I'm surprised they even still have him in the game. But we don't use fullbacks too much. I will say, Rod Smith, number 45, he's making that push.
You don't think you'll see him play special teams at all?
No, I mean, he might have already played it, but
I didn't see him.
He'll play I can see him playing special teams, but I think they want to see what he can do at running back. We know what he can do at special teams.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at special teams. He's big, strong, but I think it's the running back where he needs to make the team.
All right.
3rd and 3. Cooper. Bad choice.
Leroy.
Who's that?
He keeps trying to hit Brian Brown again.
Brown is obviously his favorite receiver.
Leroy Elliott asked, who's your top wide receiver?
Like in the whole league?
In the whole league or in?
I'm the Cowboys. The Cowboys is dead.
Yeah, Dez. But if you're talking about the whole league.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
I think Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say Odell, but at the same time.
Pure receiver Odell. But as an all-around guy that can make it, he makes a bunch of catches.
Then I would say more Anthony.
Also, Antonio Brown also returns punts and kickoffs. You know how dangerous that is. So, at 4th and 3, guys, we're going for it. So, hold on a second. It's a 4th down play. We're not playing to win. We're looking to seize formations. He's throwing it. Got wide open. Touchdown. Boom. Nice play. Who is that?
16.
Manawachaku.
Yeah, Mwachuku.
I heard he's not very fast, but he's got good hands.
Oh, Julio Jones.
Good skipper.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say Julio Jones, but.
Oh, Julio Jones, too.
He's better off.
Yeah.
You got to be louder when you do these streams.
I know.
This is our first live stream, right?
Yeah.
So, Odell Beckham, you can't check him.
That's a nice route. It was nice right up the middle, left it open, and he got it. And Cooper Rush was under a lot of pressure, and he rushed that pass perfectly. He looks better than Moore.
He does look better than Moore so far.
He's playing against weaker defense, though. He's playing against 3rd stringers and 4th stringers instead of 2nd stringers. So. You want to see Anthony Brown, how he's doing? Anybody know? Oh, we're taking the lead. Look at that. We're up 16-15 with the extra point by the Australian. Knocks it through, rugby style.
Let's see. Stop channeling your inner Whedon, Cooper.
I don't know. Cooper looks better than Moore right now. Just overall, it's just as a kind of Cooper Rush under pressure. Yeah, go ahead. She's gonna take a quick break. She might be back soon here.
Yeah, I'll be back in like 20-ish minutes.
Don't worry, Miss Peppers. She'll be back. Woo!
I know. Trust me, I do.
Sorry, guys, we're checking real quick, catching up on some things here.
No.
Touchdown Cowboys. Let's see. No real updates on Anthony Brown yet. Kellen Moore. He was 12 for 17 passing, 182 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 very costly interception right before the half. Again, against a 2nd string, 3rd string Arizona defense, which to me, it's not cutting it when you got to go start if something happens to Dak. What is he going to do? Cooper Rush showed more.
So, and quick side note, Jerry Jones made a comment now to reporters that not getting Romo a Super Bowl was one of his greatest disappointments.
I can see that.
That one's on me. I should have had a better supporting cast around him.
Well, it's not only on Jerry Jones.
Exactly.
But
teams get built. It's a teamwork. It takes teamwork to build a team. It's not all on Jones, but Jones definitely contributed to that.
Somewhat.
I do feel bad that Romo never got the proper recognition he deserved, but at the same time, it's hard to really say. It sucks when injuries keep great players out from playing the game.
What do you guys, let me ask, I gotta go to the stream. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
What do you guys think about, this is a separate question you can answer. We'll answer more of your questions now, but what do you guys think about Romo being in the Hall of Fame? He has all the Cowboy records, except for the Super Bowl records. He's got all the Cowboy records in yards, touchdowns, complete, percentages, all that stuff. I mean, Dak might pass him. But right now, what do you think? You think Romo deserves to be in the Hall of Fame with the stats that he's put up and the stuff he's done through his career, coming out of undrafted as a third string quarterback, and being on the practice squad, and then somehow just getting to where he got?
Wasn't Tom Brady undrafted as well?
No, he was drafted.
He was drafted.
Yeah, he was drafted like in the 6th round, or 4th round,
drafted very
third round, third round. I think. I'm not sure. Can't check. Huh? Where do we leave off here? I agree. Beckham's better than Dez for now. Probably forever, but I do think that if Dez can be more consistent, he'll be a top 5 receiver, but not in our offensive scheme. So it really depends on the scheme. You guys need Odell. You have no running back. You guys have no offensive line on the Giants. So Odell's got to be the Zeke. He's got to be the main guy. On our team, we got Zeke. We got the offensive line. Dez is more of a role player for the big catches. We need him to make the big catches, the end zone catches, the double coverage catches, but he's not a focal point of our team like he was when we had Romo in there.
All right, guys, the game is back. As far as that Tony Romo question you had, it almost hurts me to say no, but right now I'm leaning more no than yes. He might have broken all the... it's hard. You can make an argument either way, but I would say a little more no than yes, and that's as a Cowboys fan, as much as it sucks. Because at the end of the day, you can put up great numbers and everything, but if you can't... I mean, how many playoff games have the Cowboys won, Romo? Two, right?
Two games with Romo.
I mean, it hurts and it sucks, and I hate even saying it, but if you're going to put up numbers like that, you have to show at least a little bit of success.
I think if I recall, and correct me if I'm wrong, with Romo, I know they made the playoffs a bunch of times with him, but they lost to the Seahawks, they lost to the Vikings. But we did beat the Eagles in the playoffs. Actually, we went back-to-back. We beat them in the 16th in the last game of the season, and we beat them in the first round of the playoffs, back-to-back. We got to win there. We got to win against the Lions, and then we lost to Green Bay with the catch by Dez Bryant play. And then that was 2 years ago. And then last year, of course, without playing a first-round game, a wild-card game, we lost to the Packers. So the opportunity, and again, it wasn't Romo there. He was on the team, but he wasn't quarterbacking us. So he got 2 wins for us, playoff wins, and they're all in the wild card.
But again, Frankie G makes a good point. So Romo has the highest career passer rating out of every QB that isn't playing anymore. So many fourth-quarter comebacks and game-winning drives, just missing jewelry. Better winning percentage than Eli. So again, like I said,
that's why I think he could be in. That's why I think he could be in the Hall of Fame. It just, it just becomes a thing where you think that it's enough. It's gonna be one of those. I think it won't be a first balloter though. The first year he's on the ballot, he's not gonna get in. It'll take him a couple years.
I think he'll get in eventually.
Yeah, I think eventually
when people see the value that he definitely had to the Cowboys franchise, no one can deny that.
What's up, Rack? Thanks for coming back.
So, wait, Raph, what do you eat? What do you eat? The world is dying to know.
Hey, Frank, I want to say something about Frankie G. You said Rico Gathers on my list for being great tonight.
That's right.
Bryce Butler, of course, he's been on my list. Alfred Morris surprised me, but he's playing for his Cowboy life and also to make maybe another team. And who else did you say? Cooper Rush was impressive for what we've seen from him.
So hopefully, by the next
You left off somebody on the list, though. Rod Smith, number 45. Yeah, I think Rod Smith's looking good. Carlos just got called him a penalty.
Good.
Fourth down, I think they got punt. So we'll get the ball back now. Yeah, exactly, Frankie.
So
I agree. Won't be a first round ballot, but he will get in eventually. Pizza and chicken. What a combo.
Nah, wrong.
I was thinking of ordering pizza after the game, but.
Sorry, guys. We're going to stop the stream because now I got to eat. Just kidding. Oh, all right. So
that's on the Cardinals. False start.
All right, good. I was gonna say I'll make my thoughts up a little more on Rush when I see him more.
I am disappointed in something. I knew Taco was gonna be Taco, and he's not gonna be great anytime soon. Maybe next year he'll be starting to.
I was expecting him to at least be good, but so far he's been okay.
He's not very good at his feet, keeping balance, and he's not good about coming. He's not big enough to really push into there and get in there. So he's fast, but that's all he's got. And he's not balanced. He's got a lot to learn. He'll make the team, but based on, being a first-round pick in the future, not for this season. I don't think he's going to be that much of a major player. He'll be in the rotation at times, but he's not going to be that much of a major player. I don't think.
And just to let you guys know, it looks like Cowboys staff are definitely taking notice of some of the players we've seen really ball out tonight, like Rico Gathers and Rod Smith.
You can't miss those
two guys that are getting
honestly.
huge attention from the Cowboys today.
Now, I do think that another guy that I'm disappointed that we're not seeing. I'm not disappointed with him. I'm disappointed when they're not seeing him. Is number 55 on defense, Stephen Paya. That guy, I watched a lot of training camp video this past week. This guy is getting through our starting center, Travis Frederick, our starting Pro Bowl guard, Zach Martin, and even Tyron Smith he's beat a couple of times. Number 55, he's like a tank with arms. He's like a little fire hydrant that has little arms. This guy wasn't even supposed to make the team, and I think he's going to be a starter, which is why I think they're not playing him, because they just want to keep our starters off the field. They just wanted to see how our defensive coverage did on their own, without any linebackers, starters, without any defensive line starters.
All right, so we're going to fly through these real quick. Terrell Owens or Miles Austin?
Terrell Owens.
All right. Romo's numbers next to McNabb's really show how good Romo was. I mean
McNabb
I would have to actually look at the numbers personally.
And again, Eli's okay. I still don't give Eli all the credit. I think he's had good streaks of wins, but he's not been a consistent player. He'll throw 2-3 interceptions at it, just like, what are you doing, Eli? And none about Super Bowl rings. I know he has rings, but I think that he's not as good as his Super Bowl championship show. So that's why I think that Romo is actually better than Eli and better than McNabb in the numbers.
Lorraine Elliott says Romo deserves a Hall of Fame because he had more win percentage than Troy Aikman, right? Yeah, Troy Aikman.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's just for that reason you should get it. I mean, Aikman got 3 Super Bowls. He was the most probably a very consistent passer. I mean, if you guys remember Troy Aikman, the guy was a monster out there. He's a leader. Like, he reminds me of Dak leadership. You can't even compare him to Romo in the sense of leadership. I think Romo has okay leadership qualities. I don't think he really was ever a true leader on the Cowboys team. I mean, that was partially what hurt him. My opinion, and that's on the I might change it tomorrow, but I think that's what I feel at this moment.
Hollyway will let you know as soon as the game comes back who of note is still in. We're definitely still, like we said, keeping our eyes out for a few players we still want to see. We still want to see Hillman. We still want to see Woods. We definitely want to see more of Cooper Rush, some Luke McCown. Yeah. Not Lucan. So, again, to us, they're somewhat important just because they could make or break a few people who end up on the team.
Man, I don't think you're a bandwagon fan, Patrick. Bobby J, thank you.
We think you're just a secret Cowboys fan. There's the difference.
Bobby J. Johnson, thank you so much. We hope you stay longer, but if not, it's cool. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll do more streams. Obviously for the games, but maybe even one in between. So.
Bobby Johnson, see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Definitely catch us on our next live stream for the next preseason game and watch for our daily videos.
Let's see, Quante. Honestly, Dallas should have gave Romo a decent offensive line years ago. Let's not even talk about those terrible defenses, too. I remember people saying that. Yeah, I know.
27 or 37? Looked like 37.
That would be Hillman.
Is that Hillman?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it looks like we're finally seeing Ronnie Hillman out. Got 2-3 yards
veteran from Denver Broncos mainly. He played with Minnesota, I think, last year, but he's a speedy little guy, so let's see how he does out there. Definitely keeping our eyes on him. But I wanted to see that other comment that I was talking about. I got sidetracked.
About McNabb and Romo?
No, the one with Quante said that's not what you're talking about. No, I mean they started building, but I think Tyron Smith was drafted 2010. I think 2011. There's Hillman. Ooh. Nice little, for a little guy, he's good. I think that they were trying to build a line. It was a little too late. And I agree with you. I wish we had a better line. Wish we had a better defense. But we had DeMarcus Ware during those years. We had some other guys. We had, Sean Lee would be injured. So we had a makeshift defense with defensive coordinators that, even though I know Wade Phillips and some other guys did okay. They won a Super Bowl with the Broncos, but there's something missing with our defense the last 15 years. So 20 years, honestly.
So Hollyway, I mean, I think that's kind of dumb. Know your enemy is kind of a thing, so we're definitely be catching up.
Nice defense.
That was good defense there by whoever 36 is.
Boy again, Brown. Cooper Rush must love number 18, Brian Brown. Let's keep going to him.
What was I? You got me off track.
Cowboys
hate. No, I mean, we'll be definitely catching up a lot more as we get closer to the start of the season. Right now, we do want to focus more on the Cowboys, but I think it's pretty silly that people hate on you for that. I mean, like I said, it just
you're not going to get hated on here. It's okay, we understand.
Number one thing too is the NFC East. We know how competitive we have. Probably the most competitive division, other than
Awuzie with the coverage. All right, I see Xavier Woods out there on special teams, but
he's right there.
Gathers is there too. Gathers on special teams. AFC
what?
West?
Is it AFC West?
AFC West is the toughest division this
so
year.
I would say we're the second toughest division.
I mean, you have the Raiders, the Broncos, the Chiefs. These three teams. I mean, forget the Broncos as much. I think the Raiders and Chiefs are top notch. Broncos have a great,
sure.
Broncos going to be borderline with the defense they have. Their offense, but their defense going to keep them in games. And then you have the Chargers, the LA Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, not San Diego, Los Angeles. They've always been one of those teams that have the offense. They always put up the points and they blow the game. Last year they lost like 7 games by like 3 points each.
Yeah, so again, I expect them to do a little better this year just because they've at least had a full year in LA. They're not dealing with moves and crazy stuff. I don't know if any of you guys saw that little Amazon series, like behind the tape or behind the scenes. I don't know, like a whole season where they followed the LA Rams and
that's the Rams though, not the Chargers.
Oh, is it Rams? Oh, whoopsie, wrong. I keep forgetting. There's
she's
too
still
many
young
teams
to the football. She's still young to the football thing.
I can't do this.
3 years or so. It's
I can
pretty
talk
simple,
about
guys.
the NFC East.
The LA Rams moved from St. Louis last year, and they played the first year in LA. This year, San Diego Chargers moved to LA. So we have 2 LA teams in 2 years.
Again, so let me start the whole thing over. So the LA Chargers, there you go. All right, so my whole argument is invalid there, but it's about to count.
The LA Chargers, they last year with San Diego Chargers, with Phillip Rivers and all that, I think they can hang with the NFC, with the AFC West. You know, the fact that we play, don't we play the whole division this year?
I wouldn't say Taco is trash, but he's definitely
not a first-round pick.
He's definitely a rookie. He definitely has a long way to go.
He's a 2nd or 3rd round pick in my mind. Project. I know. He's a project.
For the Cowboys' sake, though, I do hope he finds his footing and kind of gets over this weird, slump he hasn't been able to tackle.
And balance on his. He can't stay on back. He can't balance himself.
Sean Lee didn't stay healthy back then. It's good to see him turn the tide. Yeah,
right.
I mean, Sean Lee
that
again.
Was a big deal
it always stinks when you see such a good, great player like Romo, like Sean Lee, like even Chaz Green. These good players are just.
Chaz Green has to prove himself still.
Well, no, but he's still good. He just keeps getting constantly injured. Injuries.
We know he's okay. He's got to prove he's good though. Who got burned? That's Marquez White. Another guy we want to see. He's a very important guy. Marquez, he's a 6th round pick from FSU, and he's looked great in practice, but he just got burned there. He's got that 39 number right here. You'll see the replay. That's Brandon Carr, if you guys remember.
And Hollywood, thank you for that. We appreciate that. We're glad that we made the stream more fun for you, even though all you're sitting doing there is taking notes, saying how to beat the Cowboys, step 1 attack.
There's only one thing, really. I mean, there's not one thing. There's a lot of things. When we're on offense, nobody's answered this yet. No Giant fans. I've been on Giant streams. I've asked Eagle fans. Let me know, guys. How does anybody stop our offense when when we have our full team in there? Assuming that the linemen stay, the 2 guys that they replaced are gonna pan out.
I would say the key,
how do you stop us?
I would say the key to that defense is trying to find our weakest link on the O-line and really just take advantage of it. Right now, I would say it's Lyle Collins.
Well, or the guard. I mean, Collins didn't look good today. That's for sure. And again, Bell and Cooper are fighting. Chaz Green's hurt. So both those positions are hurting. But I will say that I think that
Rack City is saying that Marquez White's going to be the new Brandon Carr. So we had this. We had
the number for it.
We had a cute little nickname for Brandon Carr, and we called him Burnt Toast.
That's definitely a flag on 29.
He kept getting burned.
Seamster just got a flag. He will not be on the team anyways. I didn't even mention him on any of my videos because he's just too low on the list of people.
Frankie G said pass rushers usually don't ball out their first season.
True.
Again, I think that as long as we have a handful of guys that are doing better, we don't need one guy to get 15, 20, whatever sacks.
We have a rotation. We have a rotational defense. So if each guy gets 4 or 5 sacks, that's really good. When you add it all up, we're pretty good.
So I would like to see each one of our consistent main pass rushers get at least 5 sacks this season.
See, the way I look at it is the way our offense is constructed is that if we control the ball, we control the clock, we get first down, we run, we churn it out with
and we just take our time.
Short passes, solid passing from Dak. I know he's getting better at reading things. He knows when to throw, not to throw. He did great last year. He didn't throw interceptions until half the season. So, when you look at these things, he is, I believe that that Dak and that offense, if we just play smart and run to Zeke, no trick plays, none of that BS, and we just stay to where our game plan is and we control it, I think we're going to help our defense control the clock and keep them off the field.
Jalen Smith is going to be a force to be reckoned with
this
season.
I think by middle of the year, you'll start seeing his presence being felt on the defense. He's going to play full time at that point, I think. And I think that's when you'll really see a lot of more Jalen Smith. But it's going to take about half the year, I believe. So he needs a little more time to take some hits. He's not playing in preseason games, at least this one, probably not next week either. So let's see him take some hits.
Quick side note, Jason Garrett gained some weight in this offseason. Get back to the weight room. Looking a little, oh no.
What happened? Oh, they challenged it?
Well,
we challenged it.
Oh, okay. So, I thought for a second I thought it was an injury.
By the end of training camp, he'll lose 20 pounds.
Who's bald? Is Dallas?
No, it's Arizona ball.
Arizona ball? DeMarcus Ware.
That's what I said. Yeah, but I know we usually don't. I mean, there's very few that really come out and start doing great. I agree with that.
And Holloway said,
I still think he's a project.
No, Holloway said, I hope Derek Barnett looks good in his first game next Thursday. You can take our pass rush from really good to great.
I will be watching you guys. Trust me. I'll be watching.
If you do a live stream, Holly will be there.
Holly, I think I say Holly. I feel like I'm talking to a girl or a woman, but I don't know if it's Hollyway or Hollywood. I don't know. Either way, respect either way. and Patrick always.
We can't control the names.
Don't let Patrick get under your skin. He does that all the time. That's a fumble right there. That's a fumble. He was not down. Look.
Yeah.
Look at this play. So was he down? So he's not down yet. Oh, he got tripped. But he's down there unless it pops out the ball. That's the Cowboys' ball right there.
If he got back
if he was tripped, then it should. Look at this new instant replay right in the field. That's kind of cool. You guys watching this?
I wonder how much the guy who's holding that camera gets paid. Like, just curious. You know, how much do you need? What qualifications do you need for this job? Because I have arms, so I have.
Eagle fans, Redskin fans, and Giant fans. Well, not Giant fans, and Cowboy fans out there. When you see Patrick Pacheco saying this, that means that he's just messing with you. He says everybody's trash. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, guys, look.
We get your joke.
Well, again, we'll do some trash talking. We're not going to say we don't.
It's preseason right now.
It's going to be all fun. We're not here to stab anyone in the eye. But the ruling was upheld on the field, so Coach.
It was not a fumble. It was tripped up, and it was a good challenge for the spot for the moment and for preseason. Regular season, I would have been yelling at the screen, saying, "What the hell's wrong with you, Garrett? Don't challenge that." No, but someone else is.
No.
We have anybody still there? 10 people. Yeah, hey, 10 people. That's cool. Oh, Ivy, 74. Ivy.
Joey Ivy?
Yeah, he's a rookie. Well, he'll make the practice squad.
Who's the Australian team again? The
kicker puncher. Yeah. Which makes sense. Yes. Kisses.
Hey, it's been like 2.5 hours since the last one, so I was going through withdrawal.
And we have somebody else to join us.
Again.
She's back.
Come on back.
We got that kissing around time. 3rd and 3. Let's get a stop, Cowboy D. Here it goes. The stop is here. There it is. That's what I'm talking
about. And who's at 15?
Kevin Frazier made the play. Monte Moore was in there, but Frazier made the play.
Yeah, no, I missed that part because I was looking. Okay, the Browns. Come on, Patrick.
Lenny Jones.
Now you're just trying to mess with them. You know the Browns. And the reason the Browns are brown because they're. Hey.
I like the style. I like Patrick's style. I'll say that. I like your style, Patrick. I like the fact that you just rack anybody.
Definitely agree. We think Cooper Rush already looks better than Kellen Moore.
Yes, plague logic. Hey, I've been saying. You go back to my videos, you'll see me talk about no confidence in Kellen Moore and in Jeff Heath on defense.
I wonder if we'll see Rush again, or if we're going to see McCown. We might not see McCown until the 4th quarter. I think another flag. Why is someone holding? Nothing else.
Yeah.
Let
me see.
Kellen Moore is hard.
Rush has been surprisingly delightful today. For I didn't expect anything from him. I expected Luke McCown to actually show more, and we'll see. I'm sure we're going to see him play probably the last quarter. I see Rush getting at least one more offensive series. He's earned it. He deserves it.
So Wolf Rider wants to know who our favorite YouTubers are.
Oh well, I don't really have. I like Shango. He's a cowboy YouTuber. Yeah, I like Law Nation. They're great YouTube too. They do great video stuff about both of them are cowboy fans. But that's what I know of. Mark Holmes, also great job. He does a lot of cool stuff in his videos, not just cowboy stuff, but mainly his cowboy stuff is impressive. And that's my favorite. I'm sorry I spoke, but I don't really know much else about YouTubers and stuff. That's not my thing. I know.
Yeah, if you like news, channels, things like that, number 1 is Philip DeFranco.
I like him too. He's good.
I like him. I know this is very random. If you like Pokemon, I definitely encourage you to check out A Drive. He's a really great YouTuber. Other than that, if you like Game of Thrones, I would suggest check out The Last Harpy. Puts out some great videos, great theory videos. So I love Game of Thrones. And of course, if you like the Cowboys, my Cowboys family, they're kind of cool. Might have heard of them.
That's my favorite.
That's definitely my favorite.
What's your YouTuber, Jaden?
No.
Who's that guy? Jason, the Roblox guy? What's his name again?
Oh,
Dennis Daly. There. So.
That's hers. That's her favorite one. Dennis Daly and any other ones? That's it. I mean, you know a couple other ones, right? The one you told me about, the QD5.
Real quick, Hollyway. No, we're streaming every single Cowboys game, including all the preseason games. So we'll be
every game. I'm just messing with you.
That's
scared the hell out of everyone.
We'll be streaming every single Cowboys game. We'll be streaming every preseason Cowboys game. We might throw in a few other streams.
We'll do other streams too.
But for now, we can tell you 100% we'll be streaming all of those. So definitely check it out. But we will be posting videos
every week, every game. We'll be posting videos probably every day, if not every other day. Sometimes it might not be. We got lives, but. Also, we'll definitely be streaming. We're setting our Sundays or Mondays.
What live? Cowboys is live.
That's
Cowboys
true.
Is live.
But we are setting together. We're setting our live streams definitely for these games for preseason with our analysis and our chatting with you guys. It's fun. But also for the real games, I mean, you're gonna see me. It's a whole different thing. Even this is the first step to what starts up in the regular season for me at least. And I know my fiance and my daughter, they know about me during the regular season. I get passionate, so it's fun to watch. I'm sure it'll be entertaining, but it's more important that we're Cowboy fans on here loving it, or haters, but respect us.
Who has the best stadium in the NFL?
Cowboys.
I would say definitely the Cowboys, but
Falcons
there's a few.
Good.
The Falcons, the Falcons are going, so they're going to have their new stadium opening this year. We've personally never been there. The one thing I will give them credit for, I saw something somewhere going around saying that their concessions are actually going to be somewhat reasonably priced. So if only for that, I'll give them a +1.
I don't believe it.
I won't believe it until I see it, but it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah, Atlanta Stadium is really nice.
Why don't you dab on the haters? Wolf Rider's telling you to dab on the haters.
Alrighty. Haters?
That's this generation right here. I'm a no dabbing zone. Oh,
there you go.
No.
I had to sneeze. Achoo! Thank you, Patrick. Again, we're doing this because we love the Cowboys and we want to share that same craziness we have with you guys. And honestly,
they've seen me do it for years, so now you get to see me do it.
Yeah.
And you see them do it too, because they're not too calm either. They get into it now.
Okay, Hollyway, I think there's a hole somewhere in my house somewhere after some Cowboy game lost because someone slammed something. I mean,
what?
we get very passionate too, so trust me, we get it. I mean, that
you were down for 10 minutes
after that Green Bay game. You understand? Like we just couldn't even believe it. We stared at our TV screen.
We had a little reaction video. We did a little reaction video real quick, and oh, nice, at Rico again. We did a reaction video, and I actually couldn't even take it. I deleted the reaction video. It wasn't a big deal. I just couldn't even stand looking at it.
Just watching it, just knowing
against the Packers, I couldn't deal with that. So sorry. Go ahead.
I got really sad and upset when Cowboys lost.
When in the playoffs?
Yeah. Green Bay? I was so into the game.
That's the first time she ever felt that way.
I almost wanted to cry. I felt like I was really upset.
See, that's the way I felt when I was 10 years old too, watching the Cowboys. Trust me. 10 years old, the Cowboys were like 7 and 9 in those years.
Frankie G, I know this is very random. I had a marching band competition in the last year that the Giants had their old stadium. Like they started shutting it down
Meadowlands.
Not long after, and I got to see it. And I remember thinking that is one ugly, beat up stadium. But
as a child, I went there in the 80s, in the mid 80s and earlier 80s. I went there to watch a lot of Giant games, not Giant games, but Cowboys to the Giants. And a couple, I never really, my dad would take my brother for the Cardinal games. So when they were in the NFC East, way back when. So, we got to see the Cardinals. My brother got to see the Cardinals once a year. I got to see the Cowboys once a year. But only Cowboy games. I never cheered anybody but the Cowboys. Just keep that in mind. There's Rod Smith. Another guy. I'm telling you, Rod Smith, guys, add him to your list. 45.
I don't know if I'd say the Falcon Stadium is tacky. When it comes to football, the bigger, brighter, shinier, better. I mean, go bigger, go home.
Remember, it's not only just for football. They want to try
to do the Braves, right? Atlanta Braves.
Well, it's not even for that either. They want to bring in big concerts, events. maybe they had the Olympics 20 years ago there. So they want they're still Rod Smith. Push that first. Woo! I love that part. That's a first down.
Honestly, I think Hillman so far is the one that has not. He got the ball once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice, not much.
And again, there's still 4 more preseason games left. There's still a long way to go.
I love the way Rod Smith's looking. I love it. This guy's earning himself a spot, and he's going to do 3 things: halfback, fullback, special teams.
Yeah, Frankie G. I'm from the tri-state area. I grew up in Pennsylvania.
That's not tri-state, though.
Isn't it?
No. Tri-state is New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Pretty sure.
Nobody cares about Connecticut.
Nobody cares.
I do.
Okay, you know what? No, I care about Connecticut because.
Whoa, this looks nice. Oh, Cooper threw a nice pass.
Wow.
See, he threw a spiral. It looks nice when
Moore does it looks so floaty.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky if it's not intercepted.
So the only thing I will say about MetLife State, isn't it? It's like it's Hoboken.
MetLife's a new one.
Hoboken is near it, right?
Hoboken, yes, in Jersey.
Yeah,
it was 10 minutes from where I used to live. The Meadowlands, which is now, now is the MetLife, whatever. It's the same spot. I think they built it, right?
It's like not 2 blocks away.
Yes,
it's like right next
Swamp.
to it.
Yeah, Swamp in Jersey. I lived 10 minutes. I lived in West New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Do you know where? I mean, that's real near
right
Newark.
Across the river, yeah.
It's in Hoboken. That's where I lived. I mean, that's where I lived.
Oh no, the only reason I say that is because the original Carlos Baker.
There he is. Look at that run.
Woo.
He's fine. I like this Rod Smith right now. Rod Smith is young. Jalen Smith's brother.
So honestly, it'd be kind of cool to have the Smith brothers literally exploding things on offense.
Look at the running backs there. Look at Morris though. He's a little nervous, although he played well. He's gonna be traded. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna trade him.
I wish Alfred Morris all the best.
Yes,
He's a
me
great
too. Unless he goes to one of the
fantastic
NFC East teams.
Yeah, then.
Forget it.
Okay then.
Go ahead, dude.
Goodbye.
See you, Hollywood. Again,
Holly?
thanks for joining us, checking us out.
Thank you.
We'll
We
definitely be there for that Eagles game.
Thank you for your good questions.
Yeah.
Oh no, false start on Rico. No, Rico.
That wasn't Rico.
Yeah, it was.
No, I'm saying that wasn't Rico. That wasn't very tasty. That wasn't very good. I was just saying in Spanish, Rico.
Oh yeah, I was scolding him in Spanish.
Yeah, I know.
Don't say that.
I got it.
What? I missed it.
No, it's just one day the Eagles will probably win a Super Bowl. You guys have done a lot of work to get there. Honestly, you should have won a Super Bowl in heaven.
Hold on, I want to say that. One day, who said that? One day, Holly?
Fonte.
Oh yeah, no, about Holly. Yeah, one day they might win a Super Bowl.
One day, but don't.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't feel like they feel bad for them. Don't feel bad for them.
No. Look, more rings than the Eagles right here on my fiance's hand.
And I haven't worked for this one. Let me tell you.
Eagles been working for 50 years.
He grew up in Jersey and moved to Florida halfway through his childhood. His dad tried his hardest to make him a Giants fan, but the second he saw that Cowboys star, it was over.
My dad, I said this earlier, my dad made this for me. This is my old helmet when I played Pee Wee. He converted it to a cowboy helmet. Look how beautiful it is. About 25 years old, this thing is. Still running. It looks it, but still in good shape.
So
we got a couple Super Bowls after that one.
So Marcelo Zavala is asking, what do you think about Zeke and Dez? I mean, Zeke, number one.
Good.
Gold star, great.
Frazier, let it bounce.
And I think Dez.
Fantastic.
I mean, Dez again. He's been the healthiest he's ever been.
And the most mature.
Yeah, I think mentally, especially this last season, we saw him go from that guy who was all me, and go to team.
I like Frankie's comment. You're right, actually. The last time they won a championship was like 1947 against the Cardinals or something. So, yeah, I know. I mean, I know JFK was the 60s. I know. 60 to 63.
You're about 20 years.
I know, but I think the Eagles might have won a championship somewhere in between that two. But they never won a Super Bowl. Championships when there's 10 teams in the league, I don't count that.
I wish Holiday was still here so I could ask him if they still release that Eagles special edition ice cream every time they make it to them.
Patrick, yeah, I know. Here comes the harassment. But yeah, he looks nothing to watch stuff. He looks like he's actually keeping quiet, which is a good thing from Zeke. You need him to shut the hell up.
Yeah, so Zeke looks like a transformer who's about to go and Bumblebee up in there and destroy everyone.
Yeah, but I will say he looks calm, which is good. We need him to be calm with all the stuff going around him. Keep quiet to the suspension information or whatever punishment will be announced. I believe still will be 0 games.
Sorry, Marcelo. Thanks for checking us out. We post daily videos. We'll be live streaming every preseason and regular season games. So
make sure you subscribe and like.
Goodbye, Marcelo.
Marcelo.
And the 2 dislikes on our video are probably the 2 trolls from earlier.
Yeah, remember?
We have 2 dislikes on our video. It's probably the trolls from earlier.
we stopped.
One of them was like yap something and then forgot the other.
Hey, by the way, guys, I have a question. Who plays Madden?
Yes.
Because the new one's coming out. They have like this cool little like play mode.
Yeah,
where
you can play a story as one of the.
As a guy trying to make it to the NFL, and you got to work from college to the NFL. But it's like an actual like adventure game. And then of course the regular game, which I haven't heard much about yet. But I'm curious what you guys think. The ones that do play Madden, not a big deal. Not a really great Madden player. I played it when I was younger, when they had it on the consoles, and it was seemed a lot more fun, and it was a lot better back then. But you know, I had the new one on the PS4. I'm planning on probably getting the newest one coming out in a month. So, you know, I'm curious who's out there who knows about it, who plays it, who likes it, and who wants to do battle one day.
Let's see. Me and your dad need to have a conversation about the Giants. Unfortunately, his dad has passed away, but feel free to go to his grave and talk with him then.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that was kind of bad. Sorry, guys. I play Madden on the Xbox One. I play on the
PS4, not Xbox One.
Yeah, sorry, guys. We do have PS4.
They have the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have online play anymore.
Very quickly, guys. Minor breaking news. Jerry Jones confirms that Zeke's NFL investigation is more than just domestic violence accusations. There is something else, as of yet unknown, that there. Come on, Frazier. Not going so far there, but...
No, it wasn't Frazier. It was 43. I don't know who Jones is. We're getting to the end of the list here, but hold on. We got Marquez White still playing, but...
Yeah, but anyway, no, as far as the Jerry Jones, he just confirmed that they're investigating him for more than just...
You know what, you guys, he went to a marijuana shop, which we know that was already okay. Yeah, it was a problem initially, but he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't fail any drug tests, so he's fine there. Then what else? He had the problem. He had the whole season, great season. Then he had the problem in the St. Patrick's Day parade where he pulled a woman's shirt down and exposed her. But she was in on it. She was kind of playing around too, and I don't know if he's going to get in trouble for that, but I know that they're going to.
No, I have a direct quote from Jerry Jones.
Go ahead.
Quote, there are a couple of issues that might or might not, and that's going to be up to the league to decide, that fall under the behavioral guidelines. But in my opinion, we're preparing our team for Zeke and should. So either Jerry Jones is very confident that he won't be suspended, but again, it brings into question, what were those issues? Was it him at Mardi Gras with the
lady Mardi Gras? Was it? I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day?
I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, oh yeah, I saw beads.
Yeah.
So it's St. Patrick's Day with his lady friend. Like he said earlier, the legal marijuana shop. He was just there. The incident not that long ago about him being at the nightclub. When some other incident completely unrelated to him, but he was there.
Somehow somebody's named him as being there, and it ran like wildfire for a week, and then it dropped off. But he also had
two minor car crashes. Which
the car crash, he was a passenger, I think. Oh, no, he wasn't. But that's not going to be it. The car crash was nothing. And he was speeding like 100 miles an hour. He got a ticket, which could be an issue. Again, these are all behavioral things. That's why I say he's immature.
Yeah, Wolf Rider, we do play, I don't play GTA.
I play it occasionally.
It's okay, Patrick.
Well,
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Like I said, my joke was way worse.
Yeah.
My dad? Yeah, you both guys are on the outs with me now.
Rack City, you want to catch this L? Right over here. Honestly, guys, when it comes to video games, unless it's Pokemon, I'm pretty much out of it.
It's all right. You go last because you play the most. I play Madden occasionally. I play GTA. I just got that new Game of Thrones. It was running for free. It was an interesting game there.
Yeah,
and then,
that's pretty interesting.
You like that one. And then and that's all I really play. She plays a couple more games than I do. She plays on PS4. You play Madden. You play Rocket League. You play Minecraft.
And then on the computer, I play Roblox. I play Sims. I play like on some websites like the Storyboard and stuff like that.
Yeah, she does like that's not really creating stories and books. To me, it feels
like a video game because I enjoy it.
She likes creating. She likes to write a lot, so it's good. I'm very happy to have a very smart, intelligent child who, on top of her schoolwork, is doing great. She did fantastic for our football team, which my fiance and I coached, and she was the quarterback. She had to learn 35 plays, and we did fantastic. We lost 3 games the whole season.
Although I can't.
She threw 1 interception in 14 games. So.
And it was in our last game in overtime. Real quick, I really hope it'd be immediately. So Jerry Jones is also saying he expects the decision to be made immediately after the Hall of Fame. So I would say see a decision even as soon as Monday or Tuesday.
And again, I've been saying this on my videos, guys, that I was afraid if they didn't if they were going to purposely wait till next week, that means that Zeke might be suspended. I know all you haters or non-Cowboy fans, not necessarily haters, but non-Cowboy fans probably are loving the fact that they're waiting an extra week. But you know, the thing is that it's they don't want to damper Jerry Jones and this Cowboy Hall of Fame game with the whole Zeke.
Yeah,
stuff in the background.
If you're saying record like the kids' football games, or do you mean like record our reaction?
Or do you mean like record like us playing Madden?
I don't know if it was Madden or flag football. Either way, I record all the flag football games. And you can see the highlight reel. It's on another site. Actually, I'm gonna put it up on this page soon, maybe even tomorrow, just to maybe this week sometime. I'll probably put out the video with the highlights for the team that we coached.
The kids. So we do have a few highlights. We'll be posting some of those of my son who's visiting his grandparents who will be back this weekend, and of course. Other child. She
was the quarterback, and she was playing cornerback and quarterback. So she improved so much at cornerback that she actually was one of our best ones on the team.
And my son was playing.
The only girl on the team, by the way.
Yeah. And my son was the main pass rusher. He was playing in a division with kids 2 years and older than him.
Yeah. Right. He was 7 years old. He was playing with her group, which is 9 and 10.
10-year-olds. And let me tell you, there are 10-year-olds taller than me.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, is he all right?
The 10-year-olds are really tall.
He was passing. I don't know what they call it a fumble. Guys, that should be reviewed. I look, he was throwing the ball forward. His hand was going forward.
Patrick, we do play fantasy football.
I do a league of 16 teams for fun. But we do have a league that we have just for fun. I'm trying to get them more into, little ones more into it, the 2 kids.
I mean.
But she's into it now. She's
my third year?
Third year?
Yeah, my third year. I would say my first year I didn't know too much, but
yeah, the kids. Yeah, our kids do play in the fun league that we have. So maybe we'll open it up a little more. Maybe you guys, can jump in.
We might only have a few spots left, guys. So please don't be upset or something. If something.
And I was thinking about something too. I was thinking about this too. Maybe we should do a live stream for the for my big draft.
Oh, like you're.
I have a draft with 16 teams.
Like a very serious one.
$65 each person. We're talking about hundreds of dollars for first and second and third place. Very, very competitive. Probably the most competitive league I've ever been part of.
And they talk
we've been doing it for like 20 years.
Endlessly. My goodness.
So I might maybe I'll do a special live stream at the bar where we do that. We don't have the kids that week. She'll be with her mom. So we'll probably be at the bar and doing the if we can get out there, we'll do the draft out there, and maybe we'll record it.
All right. So G. Allison's situation with the Packers makes me feel like the NFL is biased. Sorry, guys, you'll get distracted by gameplay. Makes me feel like the NFL is biased. He should have been suspended beginning of last year, not this year. I agree, especially if the infraction happened last year during the season. G. Allison.
What did he do again, guys?
He got marijuana last year, I think early in the season, but they didn't suspend him until now. Like he suspended one game. I understand
though, but even the first one for marijuana is supposed to be just like 2 games, right?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, they waited a whole year to suspend him when it happened last year.
And that's what scares me about Damian Wilson with his incident. I mean, it's still going to be in the courts for a while, and it might not come around to the middle of this football season. We're going to lose. Oh, Cooper Rush.
Go.
Look at that fake. Nice slide. He's smart.
Rack City, we are in Florida. We are in Mouseland.
Yeah, nearby. We don't have to really give out everything. You never know, get some crazy person in there, but
yeah.
We're not saying you guys are.
We're not saying that you guys are.
Either way, guys, we're in Florida, sunny state.
And either way, we're all going to be drowned in about 20 years, global warming, whatever. So
we moved out of here already.
Yeah, we'll swim. I'm back. I ate dinner at halftime. How about them Cowboys? What'd you eat? Hungry.
Yeah, we got to hear these.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had some nice, tasty pasta.
Rack City, Maryland.
There's Ronnie Hillman. Just a little small, but he got to be outside.
There's a flag.
Was that yeah, it was. Good call. He came in late there.
So, yeah, just starting the 4th quarter, guys. Let me know, what players are you still excited to see playing? We haven't seen too much from Hillman. Haven't seen too much from Woods.
Holding.
I still want to see Luke McCown.
This is her first live stream. How do you like it?
I love it.
She wants to keep going after the game, but I don't think we can hang. I don't think us older people can hang.
Sorry, so we got to eat.
We got to get our pizza.
Yeah. We'll definitely be posting a video tomorrow, though, giving you guys
definitely the update on the injury to Anthony Brown. That's my biggest concern. And also, then plus the update about Zeke with Jerry Jones. We'll go over that, too. Sometimes we want to wait a little bit later in the day before we make it. Also, we're busy in the day, so it depends, work schedules and stuff like that. So, we have a chance. What happened?
You said it too, right? Go ahead, dude.
Patrick, finally.
How about them Cowboys? With Tony Romo on commentary.
Yeah, you know, he should be commentating at least 2 games.
He was there practicing.
Right? 2 games?
Yo, he's an AFC guy, so he's doing, yeah, but he does, he's NBC? He's CBS, I thought.
Is it, no, it is CBS. It is CBS. But either way,
he's doing Thanksgiving game. The Cowboys.
Okay.
Thanksgiving against the LA Chargers.
But I thought there was one other game he was doing.
He does, yeah, the other game, which is the AFC game. The one we were at home against AFC, whoever that is. I have to look at the schedule.
Again,
either Chiefs, Raiders, or well, we played.
Oh, is it the Chiefs?
Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs. We played at Oakland. The Chiefs are in Dallas. Yeah. You're right.
So
and we're at Denver. So yeah.
Which again, one okay game, but Thanksgiving still exciting, and one very good game, very exciting.
But again, we're playing the toughest division, if not us or them. We're up there fighting for who's the toughest. Because I think everybody in the NFC East, including the Giants.
Thanks for helping out. How about them Cowboys? You're right. So you'll be doing the Chargers game and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So go ahead, dude.
Okay, Immortal from Vine. Do you believe Zeke would be good without his offensive lineman?
Well, without any lineman, I think there's no good running back. I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Without it's a blitz. Hold on. Ooh, almost a catch.
That's
still
a great pass.
Nice pass.
Cooper Rush.
I got to give him credit. He does better and more. Now, let's go back to that question. A good question by, who was that? Immortal from Vine. All right. Well, obviously, he wouldn't be as good as if you have 3 Pro Bowl linemen on your offensive line. But this year, we're going to have 2 new guys out there. It's going to be interesting. I hope they can produce even. I think when they're around I think our 2 guys we're going to plug in that are not as good as the ones we probably had last year to start off the year. But I think the fact that we have Collins, who might have to be moved to guard, I think that'll be a better deal right now. From what I've seen tonight, it wasn't a good showing by him. But I think our offensive line, obviously, you have an average line, you're not going to be as good. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I know Zeke.
You need a good offensive line to have
a powerful, and we have a powerful offensive line, and that's what I'm saying is that we have to control the clock, use our line, not do trick plays on 3rd and 2 like we did last year to Lucky Whitehead, and he fumbled the ball against the Giants, and that helped cost us the game last year.
Keep on saying.
Yeah, no. I just think that offensive lineman obviously makes Zeke that much better, but you cannot tell me that Zeke does not look like a beast. And I don't care which line he's behind. He cracks through the Cleveland Browns offensive line. He's going to make the linebackers and cornerbacks and safeties pay when he runs through them. That has nothing to do with the offensive line. So, I think he has the most yards from after a hit. I think he's number 1 in that last year as well.
And Patrick, Noah Brown is one of those bubble guys. So far, he's still in the bubble. That's it. He hasn't played enough in this game. Hasn't done enough.
He's got 4 more games.
There's still plenty of time left. So definitely keep your eye on him.
But he's a big guy like Dez. He might make practice squad.
I don't like how we play Eagles November 19th and play Chargers on Thanksgiving November 23rd.
I know. Too close. I agree.
But you know what?
Every year we have that.
We always get that Thanksgiving game.
And we're winning.
So far, good. And then
Australia.
Rack City, we ice our own kicker. I have this vague recollection in my head that we did it once, either in the 2016 or in 2015, and it was the reason that Dembele missed the field goal. And I remember being so upset because I screamed the same thing to the TV like a crazy person. So
hello, Jax Gaming.
Hi, Jax Gaming. A Ravens fan.
I believe you're new.
Hey, by the way, for Jax Gaming, and if you're a Ravens fan, that could be Chuck. I don't know. He's a Baltimore fan too, but I'm just joking. Jax Gaming, I feel really bad for your Baltimore Ravens.
That's
I'm telling you,
Flacco
hurt. I know it's not super serious yet, but I think you guys should get Kaepernick. And also, you're losing your running back. You also lost your defensive lineman, I think it was, Siragusa or something. You guys lost 3 main guys in there. I mean, you guys have it worse than us, although I'm just looking right now. So just announced that Cowboys cornerback Anthony Brown leaves Hall of Fame game with hamstring injury, as you said. He just says here he started 10 games last year, which we know he's important.
And that doesn't give us any new.
But nothing really new about how long he's been injured for.
Hopefully in the post-game commentary, he'll mention at least what's going on with him. Real quick, Money Lynch or Zeke? Money Lynch or Zeke?
Money Lynch?
I guess he means Lynch or Zeke.
Money Lynch or Zeke? Oh. I think Zeke with the year off. I mean Lynch with the year off he took, or 2 years. Yeah, I think he's going to be a little bit behind. I don't care how good he looks. I know the Raiders are a very, very good passing game. I think he's good, but he's not as good as Zeke.
Rack City, that was a really funny one. He says, "I feel sorry for you, Jax. Y'all are the 2015 Cowboys."
Yeah.
Ravens are trash. I think they're just very heavily injured. Their defense last year was scary.
Whoever Jax is, they want us to all dab.
Are you dad? No.
I don't do it. I
He's gonna dad. We're gonna dab.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Gonna dab.
Go. Go.
You're gonna knock my computer off. No more dabbing. Gosh darn it. We're not.
Dabbing is so 2015 or whatever.
Yeah, we're not the Panthers.
You want to watch us whipping Nene? No.
We're not the Cam Newton, exactly.
Hello, Game HD. He said hello.
Oh, yeah, what's up, Game HD?
Hey,
Thanks
Game
for joining
HD.
us.
How you doing?
Just for any new people watching us, we post daily videos on the Cowboys. We'll be live streaming every preseason and regular season Cowboys
and
games.
Playoff and Super Bowl.
And definitely check us out, like and subscribe if you want to keep up with our news. And if not, then chill back, join us, relax.
Make sure you subscribe though. You won't get the updates. So we do a lot of updates. So that's why it's important to subscribe. What happened? I can't see over your head.
He wants me to
He said, cringe, dab on them haters. You know what, guys? The great thing about my Cowboys family, we are multi-generational. We have it all. We have the Gen, whatever. What are you again? Gen, whatever comes after millennials.
80s, 90s.
We have a millennial. We have the I generation.
I went young, guys. I went young.
So, yeah. So.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Well, maybe
it's going to be funny when Romo talks about
I'm not dabbing.
November 25th.
Never. You won't see me dab.
I think it'll be...
We'll be a Super Bowl dab.
Bandit.
And whip the name.
Bandit, would you ever... Oh, go ahead.
There's like one quarterback. I don't want to say this, but if I'm going to be honest, I'd probably switch Dak for Tom Brady.
Who? Even as old as Tom Brady is?
Would you switch for Tom Brady?
Fantastic.
Dak for Tom Brady.
No. I won't. I will not. No, you got to go for distance. Tom Brady got 3-4 years, maybe 5 years. Yeah. But he's not going to be in the same kind of team with the Cowboys. It's a whole different kind of team.
Immortal from Vine says, would you agree with me if I said Seattle has the best defensive team in the league if they could stay healthy?
Oof. Xavier Woods just missed an open field tackle. So that kind of stinks.
28 stopped that guy with his head.
Yeah, you know that 28 is? He was our third string quarterback last year. Jameel Showers. The only way he's going to make the team is by playing good defense.
I kind of feel bad.
Okay, answer that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I mean, it's hard to say because, again, defense still depends a lot on the offense.
The Seattle one, yeah.
But as far as
Seattle's always scary, but they're definitely on a down decline.
Yeah, they're not as scary as they used to be.
And they're trying to get rid of Sherman, too,
I don't know if healthy is necessarily the problem. I think that even at their healthiest, Denver would still beat them. So, it's close, though. They're great. No one's denying their greatness, so that's for sure. And they're still very scary.
I'm just saying here, guys, they're saying that they're talking about the Anthony Brown injury and the guys we lost last year, which was Morris Claiborne and Brandon Carr in the offseason. They got to remember, we still have Scandrick. We have Nolan Carroll. These are our two technical starters, and Anthony Brown is our starter too, with Chidobe. So, we have 4 guys back there. I do think we have time, though, hopefully we'll see how bad the injury is for Brown. Definitely concerning.
Yeah, Jack's Gaming, I'm not really sure what you're asking there, but Joe Flacco's hurt, Big Ben, whatever. Andy Dalton.
What's the question? Yeah, you just named
I don't know. Who's the Browns quarterback?
I see. You're naming everybody in your division. I see what you're doing.
Wait, real quick. I'm a Cowboys fan question. We are definitely not bandwagon fans.
No.
He has been a Cowboys fan since he was...
So I was 5.
Very
so I can
young.
remember.
She's been raised as a Cowboys fan since the day she was conceived. And I didn't care much about football
until about 4 years ago. Watch our introduction video, guys. You get the whole story of all of us.
So,
get him! A face mask.
Yes!
Face mask.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You know about him, you know about me, and you know about her.
Yes. So,
and about my mother, who's also a big Cowboy fan. Yeah. She's not making an appearance today, but she will. She's in the 70s, 60s and 70s age range. So we have that, and we also have another child.
Yeah, my son,
years younger,
is crazy about football too. You'll see him soon.
Yeah.
Let me see. Would you rather get Odell or Zeke?
Wait. Odell?
Odell or Zeke?
Where is that question?
Right there, Patrick. Would you rather get Odell or Zeke?
Well, I'd rather get Zeke because we're Zeke supporters. We see Zeking people. That means it's bad for you guys. But if we see Odelling, that's bad for us and anybody who will want to defeat the Giants. Which sometimes I'll be rooting for the Eagles and Redskins against the Giants. Trust me.
Immortal from Vine asks, would you rather get AJ Green added to your team or Odell Beckham Jr.?
No question, Odell.
Yeah.
Even he's a whiny little he's explosive. Better.
That's
he's amazing.
And again, AJ Green, don't get me wrong, he's good. And he's great, but he's injury prone. I know he's been injured. I know that he's not. I don't think he's as consistent as even Julio Jones, even to some extent. I mean, Julio's not consistent either. I put them more in the same category. Julio Jones a little bit over AJ Green, Odell over both of them, and Antonio Brown up there. I say Antonio Brown and Odell, top two.
And then Brandon Carr, look at him. I mean, I think he's, again, Brandon Brittill's Carr.
He's on the Ravens, right? He's on the Ravens?
No. Wait.
No.
There was a Wilcox?
No, Church is in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and then who was signed to the Ravens though? Was it one of
Morris Claiborne.
Was it Claiborne? Okay, there we go.
Okay, no, Patrick. No. Sure.
No, Brandon Carr.
He is great.
So it's Brandon Carr.
But he's Zeke.
What was that? Even your daughter can deny greatness?
And
yeah, but you can't deny that Cowboys are awesome. I mean, you said it yourself. How about them Cowboys?
Point for the little one. Sorry, Patrick.
And then Zeke suspended, so he's not. So Zeke is not suspended yet.
We don't know.
So who's on the Jets then? Is it Claiborne? And then Carr's on the Ravens? Or is it the other way around? I know it's okay.
So I thought Lucky Whitehead went to the Jets.
Lucky Whitehead went to the Jets.
Okay.
We don't know if
there's too many people going to too many places.
Either way, they're all okay. And Brandon Carr, not Brandon Carr, but Barry Church went to Jacksonville. He said that they have a better defense than we ever had.
Yeah, but Immortal from Vine, even with the drops and the fight, I gotta say, I think OBJ's biggest problem is himself. Honestly, his own attitude, his own behavior, and the way that he takes himself seriously or not seriously on the field. Well, that's gonna hurt.
It's his immaturity is what hurts him.
So
AJ Green's a little bit less immature, but a little more injury prone. He can make some great plays, and he definitely. Again, you gotta look at the team he's on.
And if we're talking pure, just straight up skill, I still think OBJ has it. So we're gonna go for
Odell's pretty dynamic. Odell's very dynamic player. You see people like AJ Green out there. There's a couple of them like that. You don't see many Odell Beckhams out there.
Claiborne's the one that's on the Jets.
Okay, so Claiborne's on the Jets.
City, appreciate it. Why are you bringing up old stuff?
Because
it ain't that old.
It's not. And you can't make me look bad, okay?
She's representing Cowboys. You know how it goes.
Jerry Jones cares about one other thing, Jax, and that's the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl.
He said
three
greed,
things.
Greed, which is money. Greed, money, and winning. Because you know what winning does? Winning gets you more money. People go, that's a bad pass.
All we do is win, no matter what.
See, that's the millennial.
No. When I sing songs that way, it's because they suck. Sorry.
Thank you, good. But no, that's the thing, though, is that... What was it you just said? I kind of lost track for a second.
Mo's on the Jets.
No, it was something else.
Immortal from Vine must know.
Yeah. Antonio Brown. We talked about this earlier.
OBJ.
Yeah, we did talk about this earlier. It's very close. I think I took Antonio Brown.
I do too.
But OBJ is the better pure receiver.
Just on attitude alone, I would take Antonio Brown. He's definitely more of a team player, and I think that's also a big factor in how great a player.
Oh, what a back kick! He shanked that one. Wow, we're still winning somehow. I don't care if we win or lose, guys. Just remember that. Actually, it's almost better if we lose, because it seems I've seen the Cowboys preseason many, many times over, and every time they win and have a good preseason, we have a horrible 8-8 or less or worse.
Thanks for the shout out, Greg. Thanks for joining us.
Greg,
I will say, this child here played for
Flag Football Raiders,
so. I definitely like that song by Ice Cube.
Yeah, that's the AFC. We'll see you guys.
Yeah, don't get sucked into your black hole. So I will say, I feel for you guys moving to Vegas. I hope you're not somewhere local to the Oakland Stadium because that's gotta hurt.
Hey, remember also, like it says at the bottom of our screen, the ticker. Subscribe for these updates we have daily. We try to make it daily updates about Cowboy news and football news, mainly Cowboy stuff. Every day we try to put it out there as much as much information as we can, and our own ideas and comments. Obviously, mainly from me, but they always put their input in there too. And of course, and that I think is our most favorite thing, is our live streams. If you want to be notified for these, we probably do one in the middle of the week and then one for game day. That's probably what we'll do more or less, just to keep things kind of flowing throughout the season. But definitely game days, we might miss one during the week, but game days, you can bet we're going to be right here when the Cowboys play.
Rack City, I agree that kicker is shanked a lot today. Patrick, you can't call Dez a crybaby.
When your guy's crying by the goalpost.
Yeah, I mean,
the kicking thing. It hit him in the head. He cried.
And Dez, again, I really do have to give Dez a lot of credit. I'm sorry. Football's a passionate game. Every single guy on that field has their moments.
It's okay.
But Dez has really grown up. I mean,
This is a good commercial.
I haven't seen it.
Look at Derek Carr. Here's your Raiders.
And not only that,
I'm excited to see J.J. Watt back out there. Every time he's injured, I feel so bad.
I wish we would have made a deal with him for Romo before he retired. That would have been nice, huh?
But
would have been costly though. I don't know if we could have afforded that, but
you know what? I'm glad that Romo at least went out. I guess the way he wanted.
Stayed as a Cowboys whole life.
Yeah.
Look at the catches.
Jack's Gaming, sorry, I disagree. I don't think he only cares about wife beaters, money, and criminals.
Who is
That's just the NFL. Jack's Gaming said that Jerry Jones only cares about that.
Yeah.
Greg, thanks again. Again, like, subscribe, keep up with us.
Guys,
We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you.
Bandit.
Wow. Yeah. Look at this.
Personally, I don't think the Cowboys will be as good this year than they were last year.
Schedule. The schedule's really tough. That's the main thing.
That's
schedule.
The only thing.
The main thing is the schedule. We have other things too, but that schedule.
Yeah.
That's a hard schedule. We'll be 11 wins, 12 wins at best. At best.
And another thing that helped us last year was no one was really expecting Dak and Zeke, at least at the beginning.
An easier schedule too, but yes, you're right.
And it was. But now this year, they know Dak and Zeke, and it's a harder schedule.
I couldn't have said it better. That's fantastic.
So,
come here, my little cowboy.
So thoughts on Devontae Adams on Green Bay? And real quick, Jason is the GOAT. He is Old Man Witt. We love him. If he went just a little faster, I'd love him more. But
he's
been playing for so long. Honestly,
he's responding to this. This is what I paused it right now.
Yeah.
Because look, guys, Larry Fitzgerald is going to be a Hall of Famer. Witt is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
They're right now.
Two great, amazing players.
Fitzgerald is, I think, third in the NFL.
Isn't Jason
in history? No, he's history. Second in tight ends, in catches. Fitzgerald is third. Witt is currently seventh. And then they show the projection. It's going to be third for Fitzgerald. It's going to be fourth for Witten. That's pretty amazing when you think about a tight end being fourth in history in catches. The only guy better than him at tight end is Gonzalez.
Wolf Rider, thank you for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, catch us next time and enjoy the rest of your night. Take it easy.
See you soon.
Yeah. You guys will see each other in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and Patrick, I think you mentioned a little earlier that he's a teenager.
Boom.
So, yeah, he did. Jack, but you know what? Thanks for joining us. The reason we're a family channel is we want to hear from everyone. Yeah. Bring your little brother, your little sister, your little cousins, your little friends. Bring everybody, because a child here and my child, you know, like football. Well,
I know.
Number one and number two.
Let me fast forward a little bit because I'm behind. But yeah, so if our children are on it, trust me, we're going to be very family friendly. I will say, occasionally, as a pre-warning, there might be a couple curses said or some frustration. She's heard it, so has her son.
It's not a bad thing because it's passionate.
But we do appreciate you guys keeping the chat family friendly.
And
we don't mind
thank you also for your help too.
Or an A or whatever.
We're not ending it. Don't make it sound like we're ending it now.
No, we're not ending it yet. The game's almost over. Might as well stay to the end. It looks like it's gonna be a close game. Just for the fun of watching to the end.
Oh, Wolf Rider. Well, then thanks for sticking around still, Wolf Rider.
You faked this out.
Let me see. Does the image of Jared Cook's toe drag to put Green Bay in field goal range haunt you every day of my natural-born life?
Let me fix my hat. Okay, I'm sorry, I fixed it.
Yeah, no,
it hurts. Trust me, it hurts.
That whole game was just a stab in the heart.
Yeah,
I can almost imagine how Falcons fans felt. Almost. Not quite almost.
Cooper. Oh. That's a forward pass. But
yeah.
I mean,
hey, you know what we didn't see today? We didn't see Luke McCown.
Not once.
No, not once.
So I wonder what they saw in training camp that made them decide to put Cooper Rush as basically their third stringer and play him first. I wonder if
they played him the whole second half.
Yeah.
He's looked good. He's led him to the win.
I wonder if they'll even bring out McCown at all.
They won't.
Yeah, but think about
and I know you said getting somebody off the bench with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Think about Jared Cook and his kick a lot.
No, that was kick. It was his catch. He's the one he's the tight end that caught it. That set him up. It was zone time. 2 times.
That was a snort.
Oh! Bowie was got blocked. Thank you, Australia. So guys, there's 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we're up by 2. And we have our 4th stringers in.
Someone said he hurt his back. Who hurt his back? Jared Cooks?
Jared Cook, by the way.
Oh,
not Cook.
Well, someone put...
Yeah.
Are you saying Luke McCown hurt his back and that's why he can't play?
Thank you for that. I did not know that.
I don't know yet. I don't know. Rack City. Let me know who you're talking
about. Rack City.
Yeah,
Rack City.
I got 10, 20.
Millennium. We appreciate your work though with us here, Rack, for helping us out with the watching the modding and stuff. I don't think we had any problems since that little 10-minute, 15-minute span. So thank you for that.
Yeah, because at that 10, 15 minutes we had the spammers and people saying cuss words.
Let me check regular.
Let me just refresh the stream, make sure it's good. We're still on. We're not leaving. Just gonna check it up here. Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to run the stream because then it'll make it worse.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Here, I'll refresh here as well.
Yeah, let's just do our refreshing mode here so we can get it.
Still looks good here.
So I'm glad I put this together real quick last night. This screen.
Yeah, I like it.
I hope you guys like the screen.
Yes. Tell us if you like it or if you want us to change it.
Well, you want to change it, so let us know what it is. But the thing is that I was thinking maybe in the future, maybe putting another little box with the score of the game in case you aren't following at home. But if you guys are following at home.
Because there are a few people, remember, like,
if you take a bathroom break or you're, like, a few of you guys went to get food, came back, whatever it was. Either way.
But as long as you put the TV on, we're not going to show the games on TV. Remember that. Because the copyright rules, we just saw somebody who got banned for that.
If you missed that, so some of you guys may not have been watching or you weren't on the stream or looking at the chat or whatever, there's a YouTuber called South of Heaven who was live streaming. He got banned because he was showing too much of the game.
Yeah, you can't show any of the game. You could. I know you can put. I think you could put sound, but even that we try to keep at a low level.
Very
you have my commentary. What else do you need? Just you have their commentary too. We have Des Bryant. I'm out. Just letting you know. Desing it up, Des style.
Wait, Rack City. Are you saying that if like we're leaving?
No, I think something is happening here. That's gonna be OMG. So
What do you mean OMG? What happened? OMG? Oh, here on the game?
I think so.
There was a long pass. I think it was a pass that almost caught for a touchdown. we missed coverage completely on that play. Nice. Oh, that was Lenny Jones, but he will make. I don't see him making the team. Not with this performance in the first game.
Do you think Jimmy Graham is better than Jason Witten? No.
Not in a career. No, not in a career.
He might be a little faster now, but that's just.
Remember, he had a bad year when he went to the Seahawks. He had a bad first year with the Seahawks. Yeah, Witten's on his way out, so but he's still solid. In fantasy,
Jordan Anderson, no. It used to be Twitter for Thursday night football games. Amazon actually just signed a deal with the NFL, so the games are actually going to be streamed on Amazon. I think they're still going to be streamed on Twitter, but I know. So if any of you guys have Amazon Prime or Amazon Video, definitely check out your Thursday night games through there.
I like Rack's comment. Disrespectful. Kind of is. Two bad passes by the quarterback, so good, fourth down.
I think we could have beaten Atlanta the same that Jimmy Graham
comparing Graham to Witten, that's disrespectful.
I think we could have beaten Atlanta. Atlanta's too pass happy. All they had to do was run the ball more in the second half.
I agree.
Look, Atlanta made a lot of bad choices. I'm not 100% sure. It's one of those games where just too evenly matched, and Atlanta's a team like ours that has a lot of weapons. They have David Johnson, they have Julio Jones, they have...
Wait, who?
Atlanta?
David Johnson.
Oh, no, that's the Cardinals. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's a fumble? No!
Sorry, guys. I was thinking red teams, and I'm looking at red.
Yeah.
No, it was a who.
Devontae Freeman.
Julio Jones. There we go.
Devontae Freeman, Tevin Campbell.
Something about...
And, of course, they're Matt Ryan.
Something about the Atlanta game. I remember...
What happened? Hold on, guys. I just want to see what happened, because they're not calling a touchdown, and I missed it. This Lenny Lenore, he was a guy, was like an outside guy looking in. That right there shows you why he's not going to make this damn team. He can't have those mistakes in preseason. These are the guys that have to make sure.
Which is funny because again, he's been playing pretty
illegal touching. So what happened? Oh, it hit the Cardinal guy first. That's why. So it was actually smart by him. See, that's a smart play. You can touch it once it hits the Cardinal play. It doesn't matter. Okay. So that's the rule, guys. In case you don't know that, it hit the guy's leg, which means that even though the Cowboy guy tries to pick it up and run and fumbles it, it doesn't matter. You can do anything you want. So I just said he's about to hit me off the team. What?
No, Rack City after that, he's like, I'm done, good night. Thanks, I'm glad.
No, it's all right, though.
Yeah, you're right. They did the right thing. We were worried.
We had the same thing. We're on the same page, Rack.
So you definitely send us a private message later on. We'll definitely get talking more. But Jordan Anderson wants to know, who is your favorite player from this year's draft? From our Cowboys, like who have we drafted? I'm going to disagree with them. I'm going to say Switzer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Sorry, but
that's a good one. He's gonna be more impactful. He'll be more impactful, but I think overall, I agree.
I can't say I forgot about him, because I haven't seen him, but I've been seeing Woozier just playing so good.
Even though he had a couple bad plays today, he's overall looks.
He's looking really good. Yeah. I kind of was not thinking about Switzer, but like Woozier.
I also like. I think Jordan Lewis, guys. Jordan Lewis, if he comes back and he starts playing, he's some preseason games. Look for him, make an impact too. We have a lot of good guys to be able to pick from. Rod, man.
Nice.
Rod Smith, again. I'm telling you, Rod Smith's making his team.
Patrick. I can't
Pacheco
said, I wanted my Cowboy
Your Cowboy.
to draft Derek Barnett, but the trash Eagles got him. His career's over before the game.
You're so lucky Holloway's not on here to give you
the
snacks
trash
off Matt.
Yeah. It would have been
I think the Cowboys were looking for him. But yeah, I mean, a lot of guys were picking, and we were left with Taco. With tacos. That's what we were left with. We weren't left with no enchiladas or whatever. We were left with tacos.
8 in the lineups. We can't show the game. Copyright issues.
Somebody got in trouble earlier.
Yeah, somebody got in trouble.
Ooh, Cooper. Get that first.
Woo.
Yes. Woo. He's giving his body.
And by the way, what was I going to say? Jordan Anderson. I wouldn't say necessarily look out for Taco. If you check out some of our older videos, Taco Charlton has been struggling a lot so far. He was struggling OTAs, struggling training camp. He can't seem to stay on his feet.
No balance right now.
I always see him falling down every single time.
I see him more as a project. I see him more as a project for like the middle of the season, the end of the season. I can see him starting to get better.
Rack City, good point. He said his name is Rush. His last name is Rush for a reason. Rush is gonna rush.
I'm telling you, Rush is looking better than more. I don't want any more. I want a Rush.
Yeah.
Although I would say I would look out for a Uzi more than Taco.
Yeah.
Yes. I think everybody agrees with that. I think everybody agrees that Uzi is a bigger chance to have bigger upside in this first year than Taco. I think Switzer, because he's on offense, we have only 2 offensive guys we drafted, him and Noah Brown.
They're going to stand out a little more.
Yeah, but I think Switzer, because of his return ability, because it's just his pure, like his Cole Beasley plus ability, you're going to see him a lot more than, he's going to be doing a lot of more of the showing plays, and I think returns, it's going to change our whole team, because Lucky Whitehead stunk at returns. I think he's going to be a 180 this year with Switzer. But let's take it easy with him. It's just the first game out of 5 for us. We started a week earlier than everybody else, and he got tweaked as a hamstring. That's his first injury he's ever had in his life. And we got to be careful with him.
No, and let's not forget the fact that Dak's favorite receiver last year was Cole Beasley, so he likes the slot guys. So having Switzer there is another weapon.
Imagine Beasley and Switzer in the slot.
And again, not just
you have T-Will and Dez in the corner.
We have T-Will. We have Butler. We have
Witten going out. We have Zeke going out.
Switzer.
What you gonna do? How are you gonna stop us?
We have a lot of offense, and then again, we have Zeke.
There's Rod Smith. I like him.
We have a lot. Again, our offense is top.
Not putting him in that group though.
What?
I'm not putting Rod Smith in that group.
No. I'm saying our offense, our starting offense, the top 3, has the potential to be number 1 if our offensive line can fix those little tweaks.
That's the thing. We got to make sure that Lel Collins will be playing at the best spot he needs to fit in, which I think is guard after seeing this game. But if he can stay there at the right tackle and not to go to left guard, then we just need to fix that left guard spot. And we need either Chaz Green, Jonathan Cooper, I'll look in a minute, or Byron Bell, which those 2 guys not look good tonight. And, of course, Green is out, so we don't know. So that's still a question mark.
Jordan Anderson, there's no secret about this football society. We love the Cowboys.
Cowboy life.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I played receiver a little bit, like playing flag football. I played like 4 or 5 seasons of flag football. And I played receiver. I didn't.
She's not very good. She's gotten better, but not the best hands. Now, her son... He has good hands.
Yeah,
he's got a receiving touchdown. You got a receiving touchdown too, but he got one. He ran the whole field. So we'll put some of these video clips. You guys can enjoy that too from some of our daily videos, and especially the shorter ones. I'll sneak in a couple highlights from her son and from my daughter.
My little baby beast mode.
Patrick, you guys have gained a lot of subscribers since a couple of days ago. Keep putting out the good content.
Again, thank you. Again, we're doing this because we are crazy about the Cowboys, and we want to hear from you guys too.
Yeah,
so
we love subscribers. We love you guys watching. So that's only going to help us. But I mean, we're not doing it for anything else other than really putting our Cowboy love out there for you, for anybody to watch. And again, they got me into doing this.
Yeah.
They got me into doing this.
No. That's enough. I don't know. Whatever. The point is. Yeah, YOLO, hold this L. Thank you, Rack City. Victor, thanks for joining us. Actually, YOLO, thanks for joining us. Everyone who's joining us now, thank you guys so much for watching.
We have 18 people. It's going strong.
We post daily videos. We're going to be streaming every single Cowboys game, preseason included. Definitely check us out. Like and subscribe if you want to keep up on the latest Cowboy news. And thanks for joining us again today. We're having lots of fun.
We're not done yet. The game's almost over. Yeah. She really loves it. So,
Jordan Anderson, see you Christmas Eve. Is that what we play? Do we play Seahawks Christmas Eve?
Yeah, we do play the Seahawks Christmas Eve in Dallas.
We'll be seeing you then, Jordan. And again,
It's going to be a big game. That could be for number 1 in NFC, the whole conference. You never know.
I'm just excited to see Richard Sherman talk his crap again. I got to say, I love his
What was that? This guy here? I'm a fan of the Cowboys, but this channel is S. It's all right, Christian.
You don't have to like us. We like us.
Yeah, clearly 88 people also like us.
But you're still welcome to subscribe and like or dislike. I don't care. It's
but you know what? Thanks for at least bothering to check us out. Even if you don't like us, you took the time to check us out. So thanks for that.
We're not going to put up, clips of stuff. We're not going to put up copyrighted material. We're just going to put ourselves and our ideas and our thoughts and our communication back and forth to you guys, the fans, general football fans, NFC East fans, and of course, mainly Cowboy fans.
YOLO, the game's still on. We have a few minutes left. It's just on.
Oh, that's his name, YOLO. Okay. Every time you say YOLO, I'm like, why are you saying YOLO?
Sorry, I could say YOLO Santa, but YOLO is.
No, but YOLO is like, I think, are you really using YOLO right now?
Yeah, I know. Up in Big D, we're going to the Super Bowl. Honestly, my little heart would jump for joy to the Super Bowl, but you guys might actually see one of us have a heart attack if we lose. So, tune in for that, I guess.
It's like, do we want Super Bowl and 50% chance of having a heart attack?
Thank you for the update, Husky.
Or no?
Thanks, Husky. And Cam still got another
100? We have 100 already?
We have 88. We have 88.
Hey.
12 away.
How do you know that? You see that? No, I don't know.
Those 3 minutes will do work.
Guys, you see what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't know. Don't really care. But I care because it means that more people are enjoying our stuff. And I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And thank you. That means you guys can watch more and you guys can, give your comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say, too.
So Christian Elizondo said, JK, y'all make good content. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Either way, but honestly, it's...
What fan are you? What team are you a fan of? I'm curious, Christian.
Well, he said he's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, you're Cowboys? Okay, I'll forgive you then.
So,
I forgive you.
Patrick, thank you, though. We appreciate it. Again, we know we're not going to be everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, some people are going to hate on us no matter what.
So,
I know it's coming.
Not everyone likes somebody.
Everyone, shut down for a second.
No, wait, real quick. Thank you, Jordan, for subscribing. We appreciate it.
Yes. 4th and 1, 2 minutes left for the people that care about the game. Boom!
Run the ball, go,
First down.
Yeah. Ooh.
Keep going. Stay in back. Oh! He just zeked them.
Tell me you guys just saw that.
You see Zeke?
No, there's a flag.
Oh.
It's all right. Did you see that Zeke move, though?
Yes.
That's called zeked.
He learned it from his...
He learned it from his brother.
I was about to say that, and I'm like, but wait, Jalen Smith.
Defense. Yeah, I know.
So,
he learned it from Zeke.
I know.
Look at that.
Right?
Zeke. Oh.
Who?
Wait.
60?
After the play. So it's a first... It's still a first down, guys. It happened.
18, Brown.
Yeah. Brian Brown blocked in the back. It's okay, though, because he got the first... It's not okay, but... It happened at the end of the play, so it starts right there is where the penalty is. That's why he got Zeke, because he shoved him down. Because he shoved him. Well, he did hold him. Right?
Let's see.
There. Right there. And he blocked in the back, though. It wasn't a hold. It was a block in the back.
I guess. So, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're like, Brian Brown blocked in the back.
Like broken up, because I'm watching it.
No, what you do was like...
It's hot in here.
You made a tongue twister. You're like, Brian Brown blocked in the back.
So,
ooh, someone's helmet fell off.
Someone from another one, someone from the Cowboys camp just jokingly said, I guess it's a Buckeye thing. I believe Rod Smith does come from
Buckeye, Ohio.
Yeah, so, again,
it's
silly to say maybe he learned it from Zeke, but honestly, maybe he did see Zeke the way he runs. I mean, as a fullback, you have to have that kind of versatility. And was he always playing fullback?
Who? Rod Smith? No, he's been a halfback mainly, but when he came to Cowboys camp, he was told the only way he can make it is by fullback. But in camp, he's been showing really good stuff. And then obviously you can see what he's doing today.
Kimbo.
Who won? We're still watching. Looks like the Cowboys are going to win.
Looks like the Cowboys are going to win, but there's still a chance.
But you know why? The only way we really truly win is if Anthony Brown's injury is not that bad. That's what I consider a victory. No injuries. We have one already, so it's kind of not as good as I'd like it to be, especially to one of our good starters, cornerbacks. We need him there.
Ray Elliott, definitely. You either love us or you hate us. Either way, you're watching. Go Ohio State, go Cowboys. That's right. Again, Ohio, the Buckeyes gave us a big gift with Zeke.
Christian Elizondo.
We're saving that for the regular season. Zeke jersey.
That's not a bad prediction, though. Like 12-4. I would maybe say a little less than that. Like we might lose a few more games.
I agree. The schedule's very tough.
Our schedules, yeah.
11-5 was my prediction, but I think the Giants also have a very similar schedule to us. They play the same 4 teams in the West, in the AFC West. So do the Eagles. So do the Redskins. So they're going to have the same troubles we have.
YOLO, we do have Zeke jersey.
We all have Zeke jersey, all three of us.
And
But we're saving it for the regular season.
Yeah.
This is the Hall of Fame style right here.
Well, let's actually correction. Zeke jersey and then Zeke shirts and paraphernalia. We, as a rule, and Zach jersey. As a rule, we don't get our kids jerseys because they grow way too quick. And when they're done growing, they have earned their Cowboys jerseys. Until then, they get Cowboys shirts.
Cowboys shirts with numbers on it.
So, yes, numbers and all that fun stuff. So, we be cheap. It's going to
14-2, huh? I like that. I want it. I wish that could happen, Xavier.
Again, I think realistically, and if you check back our previous video, we did do kind of a Cowboys prediction.
Chase said the time left is like a minute and a half. It's almost over. Cowboys are up 20-18. You know, fourth stringers, no big deal. Who cares if we win? It's cool to win, I guess, but it's cooler if we didn't have Anthony Brown get injured today with his hamstring injury. That hurts.
Jordan said it's going to end up like the former Seahawk Ricardo Lockett and Dallas neck injury.
Who's he talking about?
I'm not really sure. Who are you guys talking about as far as neck injuries? Somebody's.
I guess, guys, by the way, in the meantime, I see a couple new names on here.
Thanks for hanging out, Xavier, Chase,
read the bottom.
NR24, Ant Kent, every single one of you guys, thanks for checking us out. Look back at some of our previous videos.
Fuck Cowboys. I mean,
like I said, you're watching because you either love us or hate us. Let me see.
Give it a chance. But yeah, you guys, remember to like if you like. Definitely subscribe. I think you just said that.
Yep,
So
we'll be posting. We post
it says at the bottom of our screen, I think. So.
We'll be streaming every single Cowboys preseason and regular season game live.
And playoffs and Super Bowl.
So,
when we get there.
Yep, and definitely check us out.
35 days. 35 days.
Yeah, that's it.
35 days. Well, I figure if we're going to do this, we're going to do it with heart and passion and realness. We don't have the equipment. We don't have the money to go and buy a whole studio and microphones and cameras, but it'll improve during the season, I think.
Yeah.
We have a couple little plans we have. But, we just want to do this just to get ourselves out there to you guys, not to make money or to get,
and then,
because we love the Cowboys so much. It's not because
and they push me because of my passion.
We love it.
Because of my passion. They've seen it for years, so now they want me to.
Editing,
so and then Cowboys season predict a solid 9-7. Again, 9-7 isn't necessarily unrealistic. It's definitely disappointing as a Cowboys fan to say. But we have a tough schedule. We have,
Dempy, you're right. Yes, hi, by the way.
Yeah, I would say,
subscribe and like.
If you listen to our previous video.
Great idea, great point. 11-5 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's what we kind of said. And again, we'll be updating you guys more, obviously, as the season gets a little closer.
Just a quick update, guys. 54 seconds left. Cowboys are punting. Cardinals have to go the whole field. And it's going to... They gotta stop that ball.
The guy was all the way on the other side.
But I feel like 10-6 or 11-5 is like a good prediction. I feel like 9-7 is still realistic.
It's gonna be a bad year.
A little bit lower, and 12-4 is probably
a really good season.
Realistic, but it's also like even harder to get.
And then Jordan Anderson, the best way to free stream NFL games, I would suggest, is if you have a computer, download Kodi. Go on YouTube and look up for sports add-ons. Usually through there you can stream most of the games. The quality does kind of depend on the signal and how good your internet is and stuff like that. But we've had
your computer strength too.
Yeah, we've had pretty decent luck with Kodi though.
Look how old this guy is.
Christian Elizondo, I don't think we're gonna have 4-12 seasons.
That's a guarantee we won't.
Yeah.
I mean, short of every single offensive player we have getting injured.
Yeah. Don't let him get a touchdown.
Please don't let that happen, but...
Just out of pride, let's hold them. It's 35 seconds. Out of pride, let's hold them. They have no timeout, so this is it.
We're a very good team still, even...
At Rack City,
He's freaking out because of the field goal thing.
Yeah, because he's like, we're going to lose another freaking game to a field goal, and I'm sorry.
But no, I agree, but this is the fourth stringers. Don't freak out. It's okay. I agree to having pride to hold this win. We got Xavier Woods out there. We got a couple of guys out there.
Moosecraft 2.0 Belfast. Not really sure what that means, but thanks for joining us and checking us out.
You're new. Oh, and Richard Beaver, you're also new. Hello.
Hey, subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe. We
have a lot of videos.
Every Cowboys preseason and regular season.
So I don't know if Rico Gathers is going to be the GOAT. I think he's still the kid. So let him grow into the GOAT.
Oh, nice rush on the outside. It's okay, guys. Let them throw it to the middle. They have no timeouts.
That's right. No timeouts.
Yeah,
game's over. One more play.
Guys, 16 seconds left. Arizona has the ball.
15, 14. They just spiked it. So they have maybe 2 plays if they go out of bounds.
They're on
Hail Mary.
20, 26.
It's not gonna be a field goal, I doubt. It's not enough time.
Oh, they're on the other side, so they're on the...
Yeah, they still need 30, 40 yards to have a chance. Their kicker's like 100 years old. Is it Feely? No, maybe not. I don't know. I saw some old guy back there.
So Dempsey, thanks for checking us out as well.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah, they should win.
They should win, barring a miracle. And here comes a miracle because we're going to Hail Mary here. Watch. At least they're showing it. But if they get tackled inbounds, game's over.
Patrick will get to your question in a second.
Hey, that's game's over.
All right, good.
Wait, it should be Patrick, 7, 6, 5, 4. Count out. 3, 2, 1. No time. He spiked it with 0 seconds left, so you don't get that play, buddy. Game's over.
All right, guys. We can officially say Dallas beat.
We won the first game of the year. Whoop-de-doo.
Patrick, real quick to answer your question, I don't really anticipate us streaming outside of either room, either this room or the room where you see most of our videos being filmed.
Or there's like 3 rooms.
Yeah,
we will be in this room, and the other room will be the live stream room.
But again, never say never, but for the most part,
I might do a special like live stream for my fantasy draft or some kind of maybe a if there's not that much news going on that day, I might throw something like that in there. But other than that, we're gonna try to keep it mainly, obviously, definitely 100% game days, preseason, regular season, playoffs, Super Bowl. But also we try to make daily Cowboy update videos. Even if they're 2 minutes, they can be 10 minutes. But if there's something big, we're going to report it.
Yeah, Christian, we'll definitely catch you next time. Like I said, we'll be posting daily videos. We'll be back for the next game. As far as...
Well, somebody said something about, by the way, that field goal, that helped a lot.
That's the difference.
Yeah. But again, it's just wins and losses.
Yellow Santa, don't take it too seriously. Again, it's preseason. Mostly scrubs are playing.
It is preseason.
But if you
I'm going to say that if he's a Cardinal fan, you guys look good in the first quarter.
Yeah, especially your backup quarterback is extremely impressive. So you got Gabbert, whatever.
Gabbert. He looked good against basically our secondary starters.
Yeah, Rack City, thank you so much.
Thank you for it. Yep.
Or Law Nation video. Yeah, we'll definitely be around.
You'll see us in there too, but we definitely love Law Nation. Mark Jones, Shango, we follow those guys for Cowboy stuff, but stay with us too. We do our thing here.
How about them Cowboys? Take it a little seriously, but yeah, don't worry. We'll catch you guys next time. As far as we'll give,
it's Cowboys always serious.
Yeah, definitely we'll be
especially
posting,
with the injury of Anthony Brown. Yeah, we're gonna keep you on that
as soon as we know.
And anything with Zeke coming out, we're gonna keep you up on that. And any other little injuries that might have came out after this game, they always come out tomorrow. So by tomorrow afternoon or evening, we'll probably come out with something that gives you an update on the injuries and anything with Zeke or anything else with the Cowboys or in the NFL. But we try to keep them short and sweet. You know, you guys got a life and you guys have things. We try to get it in there in 2 to 5 minutes. Except for these streams, which we usually want to keep like the 30 minutes in the beginning on our practices, and we got an hour into what, like 3 hours? So, hey, we love being with you guys, and we appreciate you guys being here.
Patrick, how about them Cowboys?
Yes. You can't go back. I mean, you said it. You
you called them your Cowboys, so you can't. Once you have, once the kid's here, you can't get back.
It's on a live stream now.
Yep. So
Cards will turn it around this year. Honestly, I hope so.
I think they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah. If TJ would have put in some more work, I think this would have ended differently. I mean, again, I don't really see anywhere. Yeah.
Remember that.
So honestly, I'm glad.
Don't worry too much.
On both sides, it looks like only Anthony Brown I saw come off the field.
I didn't see the Cardinal guys, but the only main guy on our team, Anthony Brown, number 30. No major
injuries. A good game we got to see. I mean, as far as your thoughts, I think the only person I was disappointed to not see as much was Xavier Woods and Hillman. They're the two players. Xavier Woods didn't come in.
I was disappointed that we didn't see Stephen Paya out there. I wanted to see him in the game, but I think the Cowboys staff has seen enough from him already against a number 1 offensive line. He gets through there every time, that guy. You just watch him. Number 55. If you watch any training camp videos, watch number 55 on our defensive front. The defensive tackle, he's playing fantastic, and the reason they held him out today, not because of injury, because I think they know that they don't want to risk him getting injured because we're going to need him for most of the season. For the whole season, honestly.
Let me see. Odell Beckham's still better than Dez. Yeah, he is. That's fine. He can be better.
That's good. Our team is better.
Yes, it's true. Our team is better. Giants have like a few good players.
Oh, you got Brandon Marshall. You got Shepard hurt. You got Eli, who's decent enough. I'm not gonna say he's a superstar. I don't think he is, but I'm gonna say that your offensive line and running back is where your guys fall on offense. So of course, our defense not that good, so you guys might even out with us. But then you got your powerhouse defense against our powerhouse offense. We shall see. Week 1.
Yeah, Lorraine Elliott, it's definitely going to be an interesting season. It's again, I'm
very
super
loud
excited.
Season.
I really see this as kind of not the rebirth of the Cowboys, but
a new era.
A new era is really starting now with the teams, the team and the players that we have. You know, we're watching the next dynasty. You know, the Tony Romo era hurts that it's over. But we gotta look forward. Odell did one good catch. Now he's a legend. No, I mean he's made one mind blowing catch.
The one-handed catch was like
he's a really good player though. He needs his whole career to see if he's gonna be a legend, but he's definitely made some legendary plays.
But yeah, but it is partly true because now whenever people catch it one-handed,
they talk about doing Odell.
Or you know they try to catch it one-handed.
That's a good point.
So you know
she's in with the youngins, so she knows. And I was gonna say about La'el Collins. After what I saw tonight, I do not think he has a shot. I mean, I guess anybody could be a Pro Bowler, but I don't know. I didn't see much from him today. He hit one game. I don't want to go over crazy, but they ran to his side multiple times in the beginning of this game, and multiple times he could not stick his block. It worries me. I think he needs to jump to the left guard, maybe if he has another bad week like this, and we'll see how he goes from that left guard spot, because that's where he played. That's where he started last year, and he got hurt, and that's when Leary took over and did very well, but he went to Denver. So they put Collins there, putting him back at guard. They put him at tackle where Doug Free left, which I never liked. But from what I've seen tonight, I did not like what La'el Collins did. Maybe we need to move him back to guard and find another tackle. Maybe Chaz Green will come back from injury. He can play tackle too. So we'll see. Sorry.
Patrick, what would happen if I send you guys an Odell Beckham Jr. jersey?
Let's see what you think. She doesn't know what. I already responded to this. Let's see what you say.
I would probably either rip it up or like take a knife and rip it, or take scissors, rip it up.
I like that.
Or throw it in the fire. Make a fire and throw it in the fire.
That's what I was going to say. Like, we'll make a bonfire, have some s'mores.
Hey, Patrick can attest to this because I know I said it last time, and he actually wrote it. It's in one of the posts he wrote. And I responded. I said, we'll have a bonfire week 1, 8 o'clock. Right before the Giant game.
All right. So, Yellow Santa says, I'm guessing you're talking about OBJ. I think he's more popular because of the fact he started as a rookie. Again, usually if you start as a rookie, it's for a good reason. You got the skills to pay the bills, and he has been somewhat consistently showing up. It's unfortunate for him that he doesn't have the quarterback and the offensive line to bring out the best.
You're about to be cut out. I don't know who you are.
He was there before. He was there before Rack deleted it.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to be, let me see, wrapping up the stream now.
Patrick.
Pineapple.
I think he's talking about your comment about
I have an apple.
We have a band.
Oh, pineapple. I'm glad you saw that. Ian, watching the replay. You have to watch it later.
He doesn't get the replay. He gets to have the thing now.
Anyway, guys. We're like 99% family friendly. Again, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream here shortly.
In a couple minutes.
Yep.
I don't have the. They are. So who's Savages?
We are? Yeah, you missed our little Pico Paco song, whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get it though. Huh? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No wonder. We're not really. Yeah, I deleted. I
just put you on timeout. Can attest to you. It was a very funny, appropriate way.
Okay. Pineapple. I just put you on timeout for a second. All right. We're all savages. All right.
Honestly,
I hate that millennial word.
You don't have to say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying I have to give my opinion on the word.
Honestly, I don't like it either. I don't say it. Everyone says it around me.
What's your generation called?
The I generation.
I generation.
Yeah. Because you guys don't know what it's like to live without smartphones. We know what it's like to live without smartphones. That's a life we don't want to live anymore.
We're bluffing about what? Patrick?
About burning the jersey? Absolutely.
That's what we are
I've burned lesser things. Give me the jersey. I'll burn it. The only reason it would hurt me to burn the jersey is because I know someone somewhere spent the money to buy that jersey. And there's a person who...
Yeah, if it's him, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to MetLife Stadium for Dallas Giants. Dude, take pictures, post them on Twitter. That's going to be awesome.
No, that's going to be in December when it's nice and cold. That'll be a good game. Hopefully we got the Giants by a couple games at that point.
Nico Baller, the game's over. Cowboys won. Also, I believe you're new, so hello, welcome.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
We're about to end it,
but join, like, and subscribe. You'll get all the updates, you'll get all the live streams, and you get all the notifications for that. So, daily Cowboy news.
Rack City, again, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. Thanks for helping out modding. We'll see you later on in Law Nation, either today or tomorrow, another time.
Yeah.
But send us a private message if you want. We'll definitely get chatting some more because you definitely had some great comments.
And sometimes I know there's a site that does do actually South of Heaven does it, and he does like a hangout, so we can all get on there and actually discuss things. So that's kind of cool too. But that's more of a non-child friendly situation there. So. And
again, Patrick, at the end, we've said, I've said it. OBJ is better than Dez on a purely raw talent scale, but he just doesn't have the team to back him up as well. I don't really say I hope for his sake because I don't like the Giants, but I hope for OBJ's sake he'll eventually get a quarterback or an offensive line or someone who can help him out a little more. And
I don't hope that. I'm not hoping for that.
No, I hope that for him as a person who genuinely
Giant fans and all that stuff.
But as a Dallas Cowboys fan, he can go back to Miami and stay.
Wolf Rider, possibly, but
yeah, like I said, send us a private.
Next time.
Just send us a private message first. We'll talk about it. All right, but definitely,
you have to get here earlier. You did get here early, but
listen, we admit that he's better than Dez. I'm not jealous.
Who is it? Isn't it a Carr from Oakland? No. Who is it?
I don't know, the highest paid player.
Soon to be.
No, he's saying that Odell will be.
Oh,
Rico Gathers. I'm joking.
Look, the way that I see it, great, amazing players deserve to get paid what they want to be paid. But if you look at what the Patriots have done, the kind of pay cuts that Tom Brady has willingly taken to make sure that the rest of his team, can be paid more or secure better players, that shows, again, either you want to make money, but you want to win too. So if we have 2-3 people who are getting paid way too much to the point where we can't afford to have anyone else on our team, it's just as hurtful. You can't have superstars without, backup players too.
You can post a message or just.
You can just put it on our next video, on the comments.
You can put it in this video. When this one gets posted, you can put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Yeah, but we don't have to put anything. We know you want to moderate. So.
Really go on our next.
Yeah. So don't worry, Wolf Rider. Pop in our next live stream.
Yeah. Just say it it right away, okay?
So.
We know you, and we'll get you into, but we gotta trust you. We gotta make sure you're on the ball.
If you're deleting everyone's comments, then we're gonna have to take you off.
And even some of the cursing ones, I'll let go once, maybe.
Okay, if you remember someone like Patrick, for example, if you remember him and he says
Patrick's cool.
Don't delete him.
Thank you.
Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for now. But again, catch us. Catch our update video. We should have it up by tomorrow. Again, giving you guys the update. First of all, on Anthony Brown, generally our thoughts on the game, although you heard most of them here. But definitely let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. Check us out, some of our previous videos. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the latest Cowboys news. And as always,
go Cowboys!
All right, guys. Again, thanks for thinking out, guys. Seriously, every single one of you guys, we really appreciate it. Spread the word if you like.
Yeah, spread the word. Talk about us. Whatever.
You love the Cowboys. You hate the Cowboys. You don't give a crap.
We discuss them. We discuss Cowboys and everything in the NFL. But yeah, we do daily videos, as you said. We do. Weekly game day live streams, and sometimes we'll throw in an extra live stream in the middle of the week, depending if we have time, if we're able to squeeze in a half hour, an hour. So we always like to talk with everybody out there and discuss what's going on with the NFL, with the NFC East, and of course the Dallas Cowboys. So all good. We're at 8, 9 people, something like that. It's all right. It's good.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Hey, good night. Thank you for staying with us.
See you guys.
Tell us if you enjoyed this. Like our other videos, and subscribe, of course.
Yep, and again, I'm going to say it. We're all going to say it. 1, 2, 3. Go Cowboys!
You really don't know.
Do I win?
Bye! Good night, everybody. Wolf Rider, Patrick, Lorraine. Thank you.
Thank you, Wolf Rider, Husky Gaming,
Patrick.
Go
Cowboys.
Everybody. Thank you. Rack. I know you're not here.
Put the volume on now. Put the volume on.
I'm going.
Did you end it? Thank you. Rack. I know you're not here.
Oh, I guess not.
So we're still here.
We're still here. We're still here.
We're still here.
I think
I know.
We're still here.
Still
Goodbye. Again.
There's like 2 people stuck here.
Go Cowboys!